whole world is a fucking gimmick. You have a great one. Yeah. That's where it starts. No, dead ass, salute. Yeah, I really appreciate you coming through, man. For real.
Like I said, bro, I'm extremely reachable. It's just getting harder because it is a crazy high amount of influx of people hitting me up. And not just to do things with them, but just people hitting me up and reacting to my stories. That's another thing.
So just commenting more.
Not even commenting on posts. The thing,
but DMing.
DMs, you get DMs if somebody goes to your page and says message and wants to say something to you. But a lot of my DMs are replies to stories.
So they see something and think they can connect with you off of something you said.
But it happens so much faster because now you can react to stories with just emojis. So like if you find something funny, you just hit the emoji thing.
And now it's a DM.
I have a DM. And I'm getting like literally by month 20,000 shares on my story. Like I'm
20,000 a week.
On a month.
A month.
On my stories. Like I'm doing numbers and I hate to, but it's just...
It's also organic.
Ratio-wise, followers to interactions, like each one of my posts is just getting shares because people are just like, wow.
It's also funny.
It's,
No, at the end of the day, people know funny, and when they see something that's funny, they want to share it with people and be like, look, this is funny. We can laugh about this together.
People also feel when people try. Like
the only reason I know about you is because my boy, who all we do is bullshit, fuck around, joke around, troll people, fuck with people. All we do is fuck around. Yeah. And he saw something in you and knew I would see something in you. And then it's like minds always find each other. This goes right down the line. I tell somebody who I know, they know somebody. Most of those people are going to be like-minded.
Yeah.
And that's why your shit is organic. Is because they realize, and bro, you're also hitting home for people who really have more than, you know the dude Rodea Comedy?
Nah.
Anthony Rodea.
No,
he was just on that Growing Up Italian podcast. Okay. And I know about him because this chick I used to date talk to a long time ago, she put me onto him. And he's like super corny, but funny. But he has a good gimmick. And his gimmick is he does like his old Italian grandmother or his old Italian father, like voice, but he was doing the Snapchat filter with he got big. He's touring comedy acts. He's big now.
Yo, some of these kids are really making money off of it.
He blew up.
Yeah, no.
But what I
definitely I definitely respect that aspect of it.
Of course.
Like there are people who I just don't think are as good as me. Like literally are just as good as me as just being a natural human. And I'm not talking about being I'm just talking about being a human. Like just and it's just naturalism. Like just being a human.
Naturalism.
So what,
that's a clip in itself, my boy.
So people don't have that, and I get annoyed at that. So, but they're good at turning this shit into a business, and
100%.
And then I also think, but they might be getting to that dollar quick, and it might not. What I always tell my cousin is like, bro, you can't try to bleed this pig. We got to get some fucking meat from it, let it regrow, get some meat from it, let it regrow, get some meat, because then we could have bacon for the rest of our lives. These motherfuckers are in the pig pen, squeezing their neck and killing them right there. And you got 40 pounds of meat, beautiful, you could eat. But now where's your next pig? Your next pig is not there. And I know pigs
chestnut checkers.
I know pigs can't grow, but like milk, if you're trying to get all the milk out of this and you just squeeze her dry and you kill the cow, you won't have milk for the rest of your life.
Correct.
You'll have a whole lot right now.
People don't know how to pace themselves.
Tesla, you're fucked. So, so these little videos that people are doing for restaurants, you can make a nice quick penny now. But I also don't want to fuck the people over I'm working with. And every one of those videos is fucking the restaurant over. Because the restaurant is ran by older people who are lost and the internet is still an unknowable source. And
somebody told them this is the way to market.
Yeah, some younger person who's a manager for one of these content people, and they're just another bloodsucker that doesn't create anything but wants to just suck everything.
Bleed it dry.
Life. And then the people who run these restaurants are older people who don't.
They get taken advantage of.
Yeah, and they don't understand how to really dive into. Oh yeah, you got 150,000 followers. Why do you got 800 likes? Why do you got 600 likes? Like. Shit ain't adding up.
Most of them don't add up.
What's up? Why? You know what I mean? And listen, there's the occasional shit that won't do so good, but if the shit ain't adding up, it's like, and people don't search for that as a 50-year-old business owner, as a, you know, and even young kids, consumers don't really understand the depths of.
They don't do their own homework.
I could pay for a verification check. Do you want to be verified?
Correct.
Like, I could get you that.
People can get you a lot of followers, a lot of likes, a lot of views, whatever you want.
But it's not.
It's not real organic.
Genuine.
Yeah,
and
correct.
Organic.
Correct.
So cool. Put some rims on your car, pimp it out, fake like you're gonna do something in this race, and you know, get the restaurant to give you 3,000 for a post because you're getting 4,000 likes, you know, or whatever the case may be. But those people aren't coming to the restaurant. Those people.
I'll tell you what, they were either going to the restaurant already or they weren't.
Yeah,
you know
it
what
wasn't
I mean?
because of your video. And you know, maybe you
get a few.
Some people.
No, you get some.
But not
like repeat customers every week.
$4,000 that the company just gave it. You know what I mean? Like in a business, if you're spending $4,000 on a pound of weed, you want to make more than 4,000 back. You know what I mean? Like
That's called economics.
These guys are buying pounds of weed and not making no money on the pound of weed. Like that's literally what the business owner is doing when they buy it. Like it's just, and I hate that, but I respect it because it's like, damn, I can't do that. I can't. You guys are good at this shit. You guys are making money.
Yeah.
Respectable.
Yeah.
But I also am just like, what shit ain't fucking cool. You know, and that's a major part for me. The major ain't cool, mom. You know? So that's why with all these businesses and everything like that, I just want to be fully what's that
yourself?
Called? Fully myself, but transparent.
Yeah.
And like, hey, what do you want out of this? You know, I was just talking to somebody who hit me up and wanted to pay me to do posts and everything like that. And I was like, listen, to be honest with you, I want this to work out for you. What are you trying to get out of this? Because if, you know, I don't know if I could guarantee you that you're going to earn off of what I'm posting.
I'll be honest, there's not many people in any business who would have that much respect and dignity to even think about. They would just be taking advantage of somebody, just like you started off, like that's how people be acting, and like that's not how you're acting. That's like down to the bone with the way you're operating.
And they're not cool. That's why I mean you're not good at being a human.
Correct. That's like, I full circle.
Like
totally see where you're going with that.
Like, oh, you got 100,000 followers. Now you feel like you're cool.
Correct.
You feel like you're too cool for regular humans. But like,
and look at you.
I'm just a
you're here though.
Kid, bro.
Correct.
Just like anybody else. I might be like a little bit more interesting, but why I feel I'm interesting is because I'm just being.
Correct.
You know, and a lot of people are not just being, and that's what's fucking them up.
Facts.
In life.
Facts.
Not just in trying to create content and get followers, just in life.
You're 100% right.
Just be and you'll be
the problem is nowadays more than ever, and it's always been like this to some degree, but it's like a follow the leader mentality. Everybody copies down to the bone. Whatever you copy this, I copy it. It's just a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. Everything. Uh-huh. Nowadays, it's worse than ever, especially the younger you get. The younger you get, the more it's just like, oh no, I'm zero originality whatsoever.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
That's what it is. Zero originality. There's no. It goes with everything right now, though. Music, movies. Most things, there's not many innovative new. We're not. It's remakes. Yeah. A remake of the movies, a remake of a TV show, a remake of a video game. Everything's a fucking remake.
Even back to old school movies, like it wasn't always the same thing. It would just be like some crazy storyline somebody wrote. Like, you know what I mean? Like Wedding Crashers, and like those are even more towards the new age. But those are still back in the day, like Step Bro. Like these are cool concepts that they're just not.
That's what it is.
They're not coming up with cool concepts anymore. It's just like what worked for last quarter. How much did we make? What worked? What worked?
Can I ask you while we're talking about it? Because this is one of the questions I definitely wanted to ask you. Is like creatively, like what could you tell me about? Like, is it just natural? You're just recording whatever's going on and it happens, or is this like you come up with a concept and you're like, yo, no, I got an idea for a video, and like, or do you sit down and think of fucking sketch topics? Like, how do you go about this at this point? Because you got to create content nowadays. It's you got to have another 6-second video every fucking day.
Yeah, so my story, which is like, you know, Instagram story, is purely just whatever I'm doing that day and what goes on in my brain. Like before Instagram and before anybody.
The same way you were acting on Snapchat.
Yeah. No, not even, bro, before anything. Before I could document what my thought was.
Just what you were doing.
I'm in the car by myself and I fucking pushy and I'll just get like fixated with like something funny. And I just repeat this shit to myself and just like repeat it for... I just, you know, and it's crazy. My girl, and this was like literally after fucking a month of being with her. I was just, I don't know if it was Clams Casino, I don't know if it was like Clams Casino or something of that nature.
You just kept saying it.
Kept saying it, and her friend was like, what is that? Yeah, and my girl like just nailed it on the head. And this is only like a month or two into, and was like, oh, that's just the thing he's gonna say. He says for the day, and it really is like I just get fixated with that shit.
I've been the same way my whole life.
So that's like just my story. If I'm just like, the fucking doors got the fucking, and all right, well, I'm just going on with my day like it's not thought out, nothing. Then it's conversations with my cousin, Squiz, that is just throughout our day. Best friend shit. Like,
by the way, I didn't know that's your cousin, but I recognize. So I was a producer and a rapper way back in the day.
So then, yeah.
But for some reason, I don't know if it was in like a Facebook group or a forum or something. I've seen him.
Yeah, he was, bro. He was really back in the day when it first started, like the rap being cool to try to rap. You know what I mean?
Remember him. I don't know how, but I remember him to some capacity. I can't pinpoint it, but I remember the kid.
He was really like in the, you know, like back
I feel
when
like
it first came out.
TTS, talk that shit.
I wish he was here because he would have fucking been
I'll be honest,
to...
maybe another time, because I have a feeling that there's some connection at some point. And then also, it's funny though, because I was doing after he said you were coming, I like was scrolling back, trying to get some ideas what we should talk about. And I see that, I'm like, I know this fucking kid from somewhere. But then on top of it, I seen one of his posts was you were on a joint with him.
Oh, musically, yeah.
So you did music?
That's how I first started and everything. In like, you know, just, you know, having an Instagram and like trying to get people to care about whatever you're doing in life. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what it was.
That's just what it is now. You know what I mean? Like, people are trying to get other people to care about what they got going on. It's the Kardashian effect. Like, back in the 60s or whatever, you didn't care because I don't sing and I don't act and I don't play sports and I don't, that's it, you know?
I work for a living.
That's it, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, nowadays, lawyers are trying to get, look at my life, look at, you know? Yeah. And that's cool. That's cool. If you're a fucking cool lawyer, you know, like, that's fucking cool. If you got shit that's fucking interesting. You know what I mean? And that's what I always mean by, I don't need to tell you to like, subscribe, and share, because I'm just, hey, my friends, I don't have fans or followers. I got people. Kanye said this, bro. If you love Kanye, if you love Jake, that means you love yourself. That's it, bro. You know what I mean? That's all it is. If you love me, that means you love yourself, because I love myself and I'm just chilling, you know? And some people might not be to that level yet of loving themselves, but they live through my ability to just not care. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And my ability, you know, some people
in general,
will still be
people looking for that.
Some people will still be so in the dark side and so hateful that they see what I do and they admire it and they want it for themselves, and not the likes or anything like that, but just, hey, I'm just being. And they'll fucking be angry in that. And then there's the light side where it's like, hey, I might not be there, but I find inspiration by this. And it's those people in life that will always win, because you're always stay inspired, stay.
It's positivity at the end of the day.
Stay fucking upbeat. And stay like, there's a chance. There's a chance for me, kid.
There is something about that mentality that brings people to different levels, I think. 100%.
Yeah, and it takes some time, bro. You can't just fucking start thinking, I'm not at the level that I preach you should be at. I'm still fucking like this motherfucker. I was fucking, you know, if I ran this world, he'd be dead, you know? And fucking, you know, if I had a couple billion, you'd be in my basement and I'd be peeling toes off, you know? Like, Jeff Bezos could do that.
Yeah, no kidding.
If you fucking annoyed Jeff Bezos throughout his life, if you were maybe a bully in his life and he just still has it out for you, could have you in a basement somewhere and pulling your toes off. You know what I mean? So I still have those dark thoughts of like, motherfucker, if I fucking motherfucker, you know, and I don't think God or Jesus really looks upon that with favor.
It's probably not the,
you know, and I preach the constant,
but you still battle it yourself.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's
no
just
kidding.
Life is. But just like drug addicts and just like anything with addicts, the first step is acknowledging.
100%.
I acknowledge.
Most people can't do that.
Yeah, I acknowledge.
Refuse to do that.
I have an ego. I acknowledge, but you check that shit at the door.
people need to do more psychedelics.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Sure. Yeah.
I think there needs to be a whole mental health overhaul in this country, and they have to be force-fed psychedelics.
But I also don't feel that for everyone because everyone's not ready.
Well, how do you become ready? You got to take that leap.
Yeah, but you also got to
How do you dissolve But how do you dissolve an ego without that?
Yeah, but you can't give somebody that who's against that and not ready for that, because then they have a bad trip. They don't dissolve ego. They don't find what they're searching for. They just get so high and they're scared. And I'm
being a little dramatic about it, but most people in some type of clinical setting, if they were given it in the right situation, they would 100% have the same mindset you're talking about.
But that's not what we have. We have the guy up the block's got something. You want to get fucking high.
Bingo.
You know what I mean? And nobody's talking.
Bingo.
That's why it's different. Like if you say everybody should go do ayahuasca with a shaman. Like
maybe not everyone. And if I'm being 100% honest, I was fucking being facetious. But
I know.
But to be honest, I think that's what it should be. Is that there should be at least some type of way to have these experiences if you need them and you want them.
Oh yeah, like
you
clinics.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, like clinics that give you that option. Yeah,
like if you, I mean, bro, not for nothing, bro. A lot of people are searching for that and all these things that are killing them.
But there's a conspiracy of they don't want us to be, smart.
Well, that's what it is.
Like, and honestly, bro, if I fucking was controlling a whole room, would you want that whole room to be a bunch of geniuses or just a fucking bunch of motherfuckers that when
they want people who do 6
go over
second
there and put this up. They go over there and put this up.
6-second videos. That's it, dude.
Yeah, it melts your brain. And from a child, and if you're doing it as a, listen, I don't give a fuck because it's gonna make me money someday.
Can I ask you a question? Why is there such? Is it because you have a new account, or what is this discrepancy from your TikTok to your Instagram? You got 215K.
Well, that's just TikTok.
But still,
yeah. Well, but TikTok, you know what I mean. You could just fucking post something that like just. And it gets you because TikTok people don't care about the I follow you, you don't follow me.
It's just random.
TikTok's like just follow. Nobody's looking at your page to see is this person popping. It's true. You know what I mean? Instagram is like this person popping. So those follows are like real currency.
Gotcha.
You're only trying to follow somebody if you're like,
I want this, like, it's like a fucking LinkedIn.
Yeah, it's like, it's a pretty important.
Yeah.
TikTok don't matter. That's why.
I got you.
That's why. It's just, that's the only.
So that's the biggest difference because even the views are crazy on that shit.
On TikTok, right? Yeah. TikTok. Well, TikTok's got like a little bit better algorithm.
I think that's pretty much what Angela has been telling me. I'm not on TikTok, so
but who also knows, because this was my first conspiracy back in the day of like, it's a new app. If me and you were so smart, if we were tech geniuses and we knew how to do all this shit, bro, and you knew how to, and we created a new app, what would you do? I would make people blow up on my app. If you posted something, maybe 5 million people didn't really watch it. Maybe 100,000 people watched it. But guess what? You at home, you 13-year-old who just did this little fucking video. Oh my God, 5.5 million people watched me. I'm so important. What am I going to do? Keep creating for this person's platform, and like, why can't you do that? Why can't you falsify numbers and make people more popping than they are?
At the end of the day,
that's what happens now.
Still driving the hype.
That's what happens now. When you become a big creator and you partner up with these fucking major corporations, these major corporations know people at fucking TikTok and they're like, hey, and they're just dinner friends in LA or wherever. They're just rich people that hang out.
Yep.
If I start hanging out with you guys and we started doing dinner and we started really getting in depth to each other's lives, why wouldn't I? My friend's having a wedding. You want to fucking do that for them?
Yeah, of course.
That's what they're doing on $1 zillion level.
On a crazy level.
Yeah?
Right.
My friend fucking needs weed.
It's all about who you fucking know and how much money they got, bro.
That's all they're doing with each other. It's not illegal. It just seems diabolical because they're at the top, my guy. You know what I mean? And what they say is the most influential. Like, imagine if you were friends with the guy at fucking Fox News or ABC, bro. Everybody who works at Fox News, when they get married, their kids get married, you got that job. That's what life is. So you got to try to fucking squiggle your way into that game. Have something that, like, what's his name said? Jimmy Iovine. You know who Jimmy Iovine is? Jimmy Iovine in the thing with Dre and Eminem and whatever the fuck that was. He said, my father always told me, be of use in a room. That's it. And then you tell your kid that and they live by that, be of use in a room. If somebody was here and they just really helped you with cameras or sound and they just knew how to do everything that you also know how to do, but hey, a little bit's off my shoulders. I like that kid in this room. Or the fucking idiot that just drinks and smokes weed in the corner and does nothing to help. Provides no conversation, provides like nothing to help this shit grow. That's what happens, you know? And be of use in a room, bro. That's it.
Yeah, that's like great advice to live by. But how many kids are getting that advice, bro? None?
Only Jimmy Iovine. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Because people suck at being parents.
Dead ass, bro. More than ever, it's just fucking deadbeats, jerk offs, people who. Today, I was at the fucking gas station. Bro, I'm at the gas station. This lady is fucking pumping gas and she just looks like she wants to fucking kill people. She slams the fucking gas thing in. She opens the door. She's like, sit down. Sit down there. Yeah. I'm like, oh, what a great mother. I'm sure this one's like the best.
Yeah, like maybe, you know, there's chances you caught somebody on an off day, but chances are, like, if you got that in you, you're just not guiding the child right.
Come on, bro.
You know,
you're just
feeding
negative energy into a fucking child. How do you think that's going to go?
Bill Burr said it unbelievable. I love Paul, bro. I learn a lot from people.
Bill Burr's the fucking best.
Awesome. I learn a lot from people, and I always pull it back. Like I always, what's that called when you're a kid and you do papers? You cite, right? You cite your resources or whatever.
Yeah.
I always cite my resources in life. Like so, Bill Burr, he was a comedy act where he talks about. I realized that this isn't in my gene code. This is a ghost, or you know, and I'm paraphrasing that. It's been given down from generation to generation, and I'm not going to give my child that. So my child won't ever see me with that devil that I have on my shoulder of just getting crazy and annoyed at everything very quickly. Yes, that might be me, but I won't pass that down to her. And that's not in blood. You know, sometimes there's shit in blood, you know, this of course, but a lot is, it's just watching.
Your products
just
are there.
Watching.
Products
of your environment. When it's the first 7 years, like, you know, if somebody drinks like this, you know, you just, that's how you drink.
You pick it up as you go along, bro. That's all we do, bro.
If you're just watching your dad yell at your mom or your mom yell at your dad, that's what love is.
So that's how it works.
That's how this works. You know, and that's what life is. We're all little 7-year-olds within ourselves. Like, you know, you're a 7-year-old guy right now.
Oh, no,
in an adult body.
Yeah.
Our egos,
7.5 is generous. Yeah.
Our egos try to protect, you know, that
100%.
You know, they try to protect that, and they also try to destroy that. You know, and it's fucked up. Life is just fucked up, bro.
Everything's fucked up.
There's no getting around it. My thing is if you're fucking cool and you kind of got some understanding, you can navigate the shit and acknowledge
if shit is fucked up, though, the best way to do it is just do what you do. What you do is just have fun.
Yeah, relax. Because there really is no
What are you going to do? Worry about it?
It does frustrate me, though. It does.
It frustrates everyone, but you can't let it control your entire being.
No.
You got to find ways to escape or do something, a fucking hobby, anything. Something to take your fucking mind off the existential fucking weight of Matrix, the world on the fucking Truman Show Matrix on your shoulders.
Exactly. The whole flat Earth thing. What do you think the Earth is flat?
I think there's a firmament.
What's that? The dome like?
No, like there's like an atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, what's it? I actually just seen something on TikTok. The guy who's always on Joe Rogan, who has like crazy conspiracies. Spanish dude.
I love just the idea of thinking outside the box in general.
Sometimes it's crazy because it could just, you know, it could get you out there.
Well, some people go down rabbit holes. I like talking about it, laughing about it, exploring
and
it. I
find some type of like, okay, that could happen.
Yeah, just for the fun of it.
Yeah,
the fun of exploring.
I won't die by the fact that this Earth is flat.
No, I won't die by anything because nobody knows nothing. Imagine knowing nothing.
But I tell you, maybe it is.
It might be. I don't know. Flat.
But I'm not gonna like the Earth is fucking flat, bro.
Yeah,
you know, I'm not gonna fight for anything like that. That's why. I grew up religious, like Christian and everything, and I battle with it every day. Like I really do. I was taught God and everything like that, and it was beautiful. Like it is a beautiful thing to believe and everything like that. And
it teaches some morals, at least to kids. You get great moral grounding from it, 100%.
But it also led me to have this battle within all the time, and the battle within is not fun. So sometimes I'm like, it's just fucking cursed because like if I was just ignorant. So like, you know,
it would be so much easier.
Maybe the fact that
it would be so much easier.
So much easier because as a Christian, you believe like, you know, as Catholics,
I was brought up Catholic too.
Catholics, I feel like don't really believe in like, bro, if you don't follow God's word, you're not going to heaven.
Correct.
You know, and it's not like cultish to Christianity. It's just like, hey,
The rules are the rules.
yeah, and this is the only way through heaven is through the whatever. The way to heaven is through Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to live. I understand that you can't be like Jesus, but intentions have to be there.
Correct. You have to.
And I feel like Catholics don't really feel that way.
Catholics are very
Maybe devout Catholics, but
how many of those are left?
Yeah.
they're dying off more and more.
But everybody says, "Oh, I'm Catholic." Like,
I
fucking
have this conversation all the time.
So I
said it to my father the other night.
I
was like,
argued with like 5 people, like, "Oh yeah, you Catholic? Oh, it's a nice cross you got there. What do you get it for?"
Yeah.
Like, bro,
I know.
Whoa, you went into church to get that put on your forehead, and you have no understanding of what that means.
I feel like that's disrespect almost,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
that's
because that's why I don't do it. That's why I don't do it.
In Christianity, God says, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't know how it is, but if you're lukewarm, I spew you out of my mouth. I don't play the middle game, cuz right. I don't play the, oh, you're doing what you're supposed to do. But hey, why do we do that? Oh, and this wasn't 14-year-olds. These are 50-year-old people.
Correct.
Like, bro,
grown-ass
you're
humans.
Catholic? Like, that's just
point.
not knowing how to be a human.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know?
Yeah.
But I will tell you in person, hey, I battle with this shit. I want to believe God's there. I want to believe he created us. I want to, but it's also like, damn, bro, that's a fucking crazy story you're telling me. Correct. You know? So
I'm at the point now where I was brought up Catholic as well, but I've gone so deep down the exploring these weird holes that we're talking about that now I want to know about everything, all the books, all the scriptures.
What do you believe as a Muslim? What do you believe as a fucking
everything?
Yeah, Taoist,
and even back to like, what was the first fucking bro? I'll be on Chat GDP like asking this shit questions about stupid shit like that, right? Yeah. Like about shit you're talking about,
and it answers good.
Great. If you want to just explore these things further,
that's the AI
it's a great
thing?
way to do it. Yeah, bro, that shit is wild. The
I don't like that, bro.
The Chat GDP shit is actually insane.
I don't like that, bro.
It's scary.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's so good. You know, but you know, humans toy with this shit. That's what we do.
We're at a point now where there's so much shit on the table and shit we don't know about and shit that ain't out yet that could be out and shit that will be out soon that is gonna flip this entire shit upside down.
And people say if you could think it, it's possible.
To some degree, that's so true.
People have made crazy movies about
AI.
Saw. There's somebody out there that
created
has that mentality. No, Saw, like the guy who gets people who, I hate my life, I want to die, and puts them in crazy things. Like, yeah, you want to die? You want to die? Your life is so bad.
So you're saying the person who wrote that?
The person who wrote that thought of somebody who could be like that. That means there's a chance for a human to be like that.
100%.
And the same way as a movie has been made where we create something that destroys us. If you create, like, there's movies that...
There's a lot of movies.
Yeah, like that people could fly. And if you, bro, coming from Christianity, like they say Haiti is a really demonic place. Like, people have accounts of seeing people fly in evil spirit type shit. You know what I mean? But I also don't know. But,
no one knows.
Yeah, so they're all like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if people have thought of someone could fly, it's because somebody motherfucking flew in our time, and people are like, whoa, you know, like it's some.
This barber that I know that he's my barber, but we do a podcast with the conspiracy stuff, and he was telling us about some shit regarding that. What did he say about that? He brought up some shit that was in regards to that, and I got to be honest with you.
Crazy stuff.
Yo, this guy knows all the scriptures and all this weird shit.
He's very knowledgeable.
He knows how to connect dots with shit.
Oh, like God said, the fire of the pillars.
No, like the Euphrates River is drying up right now, and that's like that's in the Bible, the Quran, and the Quran. It's in the Bible and the Quran.
Well, the Bible and Quran are very, very similar.
Well,
like, all these things are.
They all draw off of something.
Jesus was a prophet in the Muslim faith.
Bingo.
Like a prophet.
They believe in Jesus just the same way
but
that
he wasn't
else.
the son of
but
God.
They say he's not the
son of God.
Yeah, correct.
So I don't know if the Jews believe if he's the son of God.
I don't know either, to be honest.
I don't know if the Christians believe he's the son of God. And through him is the only, believing that he is the son of God is the only way to heaven.
Yep.
Catholics, I also think, believe he's the son of God, right?
Catholics do believe he's the son of God. Yeah,
but just like maybe not as like fucking devout as Christians. Christians are more like you would say like cultish, like to the point where because they're just like, yo, hey, bro, this isn't. You don't just get to be once in a while.
But there's like Lutheran, Methodist, there's like all the different ones. I don't know the differences, to be honest.
Yeah, I really don't know the difference in all that. I think they're very small differences, bro.
It is.
Like Mormonism is like a vast Lutheran and what were the other ones you were saying? Like
Methodist.
Pentecostal. Those are very, very similar.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of them I feel like are more out there and some of them are like less out there.
But you know what it is? I don't think the belief is that it's human beings that are out there. That's why I don't really care for religion.
Whatever the God is, though, whatever the higher, spirit, whatever it is, right? The one thing everyone agrees on is that, though. To some degree.
Oh, that there's something.
There's something higher than us.
Unless you're an atheist or something.
Well, I'm just saying most religions,
all religions, yeah.
Most.
Yeah, and you know what's so weird?
So that search for God that you're dealing with, I think everybody struggles amongst everyone. Yeah. To some degree, even atheists. But they had to come to that conclusion somehow. Right?
They had to have the thought of God.
Correct.
But what I'm saying is like the world is so numbing to where people aren't really having that battle.
A lot of people just turn off the complete idea of religion whatsoever.
And not even that they turn it off. It's just like, oh, yeah, I believe in God. But like the way I was taught about believing in God is having a relationship with God, you know, and talking to God and having a relation. That's pretty much just having a relationship with God. I feel a lot of people in, you know, Catholic and shit. I go to church on Easter Sunday and stuff like that.
But they don't even have a relationship with God.
Yeah, like, you know, I believe in God. But
I think you're probably right. They're like, it's like for their ego or like for just like peace of mind.
Yeah.
Peace of mind. Oh, I checked it off, right? I got the ashes.
I did what I was taught I had to do because my parents don't even know what Ash Wednesday means. So why should I have to know what Ash Wednesday means?
I'll be honest with you. I don't. Do you?
It's the signifying when he went 40 days and 40 nights in
because it's
desert.
The 40 days up to Easter.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the beginning of those 40 days.
Giving something up when he went through. But
why is it? Why do you get the
I don't
ash?
know. I think they're burning the palm or some shit like that. They're burning, but it was because he's going into the desert to fast and give something up to find answers.
That's why you give up his father. That's why that day and on you give every Friday and on Good Friday. You give up something else too, right? Lent you give up something like, oh, I like playing video games or whatever. Yeah. So that's what it is. You're walking the path with God. Like, hey, Jesus Christ did this, the Son of God, trying to find answers. It's more like a showing of respect every year. Like, this is what he did for our sins, that's what they teach you.
It's that, but it also is, what I think is deeper, is like, hey, look at what this major human being did. He gave something up, not to just like, oh, I got to give something up. He gave something up to find something, to search for answers from his Father. You know, which he was led to believe is the creator of all. And, you know, and he didn't have conversations with, like, God didn't just say, hey, Jesus. It was the same relationship we're supposed to have with God, where God is within, you know? You're supposed to have epiphanies. You're supposed to think on these things and really stew. And when that answer pops to you, those people were led to believe maybe it was God. And that's why, like, 5%ers, which is like Nation of Islam, like Jay-Z and shit like that, they believe God is, you know, God. That's why they call, what up, God?
Yeah, what up, God?
What up, God? Because God is within. You are God. You are the creator and shit like that. And I like that a lot too. I like that religion too. But I feel like it's blasphemous to what I was taught. You know, who are you to think you're God? You know who God is, the creator. And you know what I mean? So that's why I have a battle. That's why I don't want you to say everybody's got a battle, because everybody don't got a fucking battle. Everybody, you know? You know? So like I'm a life path 7. I was just talking to my girl about this. She's a life path 11. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant was life path 11. Fucking determined people. Life path 7 is somebody who is very within, trying to figure themselves out, trying to analyze life and search what is this?
You're a 7?
Yeah, I'm a 7.
What the fuck is a life path?
So
I don't even know what that is.
What's your birthday?
March 14th.
March 14th, what year?
86.
I hate the fucking
86, the year the fucking Mets won the World Series, you know?
That's a good, wait, so okay, March is 3. So 3 plus what's the day?
14.
14, so 3. Oh, my bad. 3 plus 1 plus 4. So you're breaking all the numbers down separately. It's not plus 14. It's plus 1 plus 4. and plus 14 is different than plus 1 plus 4. You know what I mean?
So it's numerology.
Yeah, 3 plus 1 plus 4, and then what's the year you were born?
86.
So it's 19. So it's plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 6 equals 32. So now,
5.
Yeah, you're a life path 5. So let's Google what life path 5 is.
I researched numerology a number of years ago, long time ago, and I remember the numerology was 5.
If you're a life path 5, you're resourceful, ambitious, and extremely focused on your objectives, putting all of your heart and energy into work and personal projects.
Facts.
Like why I say with like, you know, like Aries and all that shit. Like I feel like a lot of these things are general. You know what I mean?
100%. But that does nail it.
But what I think is huge is belief. I think if you really believe there's a God, you will be at peace when you die. Whether you go to see him or you don't, you were at peace because you believed in something. Belief is everything, bro. Even if it's belief in a fucked up thing, belief is everything. So, you know, you just got to believe. What's your birthday? Let's figure out your shit.
Numerology, bro. What's your shit?
And that's like what, that's what. Okay, so 7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 6. 37, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're a life path 1. LeBron James is a life path 1.
Oh, that's 11. Yeah.
No, not 11.
Wait, so 11, you can get 11.
Only thing you could get double is 11, 22, and 33. You don't break those down to single digits. So those who have life path number 1 are known to be courageous leaders. They tend not to get influenced by others I hate this. This makes me not like websites when they don't write something the right way. So they tend to not get influenced by others and like to be
double 2?
Yeah, somebody wasn't around to reread.
They didn't have ChatGPT to fucking proofread it.
Fucking what's going on? Shit can't be real. So they tend to get influenced by others and like to be the only ones to control their freedom and hold on to it. They are self-dependent and do not rely on others. Life path number 1, personality. Life path 1, positives and negatives, characteristics. There's a bunch of shit you can read into it.
That's kind of factual.
But yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm sure they can find things that relate. I get it, but there
everybody.
has to be, but numerology. I remember when I did the research into it, there is like a crazy history into all that shit.
Yeah, everything is numbers. The whole world is numbers, and also like fucking what is it called? If you could program computers, it's just ones and zeros.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Everything is
the
numbers.
Matrix, bro.
So what was it called? What was the shit Jay-Z believes in? I just said
5%ers.
5%ers, but Nation
Islam. Yeah.
Nation of Islam.
I follow this dude. I can't remember his name, but he's on YouTube. He's like kind of he's an eccentric guy. He does a lot of shit, business stuff, conspiracy theory stuff, life advice stuff, all sorts of weird shit. Just interesting guy to listen to talk. And he has interesting guests on all the time. And I've seen a couple of his podcast episodes, and he's a 5%er, and
they're smart
talks,
dudes,
bro. You just hear this guy talk, and you're like, wow, this guy really is on some different level of knowledge.
The only thing I hate is it's very pro-black. And I don't care about being pro-black. I hate that it's
exclusive club,
blacks.
You're not allowed.
Yeah, it's like, damn, bro, you're preaching such smart shit.
Yeah, like I want in.
And then you fucking tell me it's like, you know, it's almost like blacks are the son of God and like type shit. Like, you know, and I know white people have had their fucking time, but it's like, damn, bro, you guys are kicking such smart shit. And then you fucking go and do something stupid
and leave me out.
And not just leave me out, just do exactly what the white people do that you hate.
Oh.
And make it about that. You know? And that's why Martin Luther King was the best. And Martin Luther King also beat his wife. So it's like, you know, we all have these gripes. But what he stood for was, I mean, we don't know. I did not beat women. But you know what I mean? Like, humans are humans. Someone can't be perfect. We try to be Jesus. We can't be Jesus.
That's a fact.
So what he stood for was, we're just people, bro. I'm not better than you, but you for damn sure aren't better than me. You know what I mean? Nation of Islam is like, yeah, you ain't better than me. I'm better than you. You know, and it's like, damn, bro, like I said, you're kicking such smart shit. Because listen to this. So 1 is knowledge, 2 is wisdom, 3 is understanding, 4 is culture and freedom, 5 is power and refinement, 6 equality, 7 is God, 8 build and destroy, 9 is born, 0 is cipher. The sickest thing about them is 3 plus 1 is 4. So knowledge plus understanding is culture and freedom. 4 plus 5 is 9. So that means culture and freedom plus power and refinement is born. You know, it's like reborn. Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's
because
really,
it interconnects all the elements,
and it just makes numbers.
Yeah, to explain everything
that much more connected. You know, like 1 plus 2 is knowledge plus wisdom equals understanding. If you're smart and you have wisdom, you will understand. Like that shit is pretty fucking gangster to me.
No, that's
and then
deep.
you go and tell me it's for blacks. Now I'm like, damn, motherfucker, I wanted to be a part of that club. You know, so it's just life, bro.
I don't know, and I'll be honest, I'm impressed you know enough about that to say all that, because I honestly don't know enough about it, and I listen to guys like that talk, and I still don't, because half the shit, when he talks, she's go right over my head. I'm like, I don't even know what this guy's saying.
Yeah. Well, that's what most of people in life, bro. People, I'm just digging deep. I'm paying attention. I like to know. Like, I like asking if you were a mechanic. I'm like, yeah, so how does that work? I'll never be a mechanic. Not that I'm shitting on it, but I'll never... Same with you. I'll never shoot a wedding, but I fucking love asking, like, you know, and, well, you know, what you do. I won't ever do that, but how do you do that? Like, what do you put together to make that?
Yeah,
well, how do you have to treat that?
Yeah,
how do you have to look after that? I just like knowing.
Me too.
I like knowing.
Too. Yeah, same with me. I mean, that really is like the theme of our podcast too. So I love to hear you say that, because that's like deeply connected to what we're trying to do.
And everybody's interested.
Imagine knowing
nothing. 100%, bro.
Knowing nothing, yeah.
Yo, speaking of which I got to ask you this one question. So you're the perk god, right? Do you know who Perk Angle is?
Yeah, fucking Kurt Angle. But just,
you know about all that though, the Perk Angle?
Is there somebody really Perk Angle? I know,
bro,
I'm just calling Kurt Angle.
There's a Facebook group called Perk Angle.
Oh, really?
And it's just all memes and all shit of him on perks, him going perk crazy.
Bro, that's just, the internet is undefeated.
The shit is the best.
If the internet finds its little room and people who are like-minded, like you said in the beginning, is major. Like-minded individuals.
100%.
Like if someone laughed at the shit, even if it's corny, if somebody sucks and laughs at somebody who, which is most of the fucking internet, to tell you the truth,
the fucking rest of them, most likely.
You know what I mean? Like, I might not get to the mainstream level, bro, because, what's this saying? Another great person in my life that I was talking about in the beginning.
Who, fucking Dialed Up Pete?
Nah, not Dialed Up Pete. Uncle Sullivan. But he said, if you're like, something like this, if you're talking to the masses, you're talking to the asses. You know what I mean? So who talks to the masses? The mainstream people. The people who break through to that mainstream level where they get major bucks because they're just talking to morons.
100%.
People, you know, like I might be underground and I'm all right with that. I just hope it brings me some fucking coin. Cause
a little fucking
a little coin. I maybe don't gotta beat them big. You know, I would love to be that, but I don't think people are smart enough for that either. You know,
you're probably right.
You know, people take shit too serious.
It's unfortunate, but the facts is, and I say it all the time. Anyone who knows me knows I'm brash with the way I say it. It's just 99% of the population is just brain dead sheep. They're just brain dead.
Really not smart.
Like
people.
Brain dead.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I have conversations with people. There's just nothing there.
They're not good at just being humans.
It's true though.
Not creating content or anything like that. And see how everything in life comes full circle. That's why those numbers are great too. Everything, even our conversation outside, when I was like, back to why I started this conversation, it'll always lead me back into my, you know, I'm always like, it's always been like that. But I forgot where I was talking about. But yes, back to when we were starting the conversation about people are fucking, you know, not smart. Fuck.
What?
Not smart.
I was saying they're fucking brain dead sheep.
Brain dead sheep.
And then we're...
And in the beginning of the conversation, I was talking about something like that. Something like to the point of like, just, you know, you're fucking, not cool. Not good at being a human. And not just
that's what
you're just a
about.
Fucking moron, you know? And that's what it is.
Yo, so to connect something else, one thing like-minded we do is you always write phonetically. Like your sister, like you spell like that. That's
Y-U-H-H,
everything I do online. If
whatever
I'm like,
it sounds like.
Yeah, you do it phonetically. Yeah. That's the proper way to do it.
Now you got to use emojis too to protect you. Like when I say your sister's fucking box.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you do a certain
box, and I don't spell your sister because the first time I posted the video of me filming Rizzo in Fenway Park, going Rizzo, that thing is fucking Italian. I posted it on Instagram and wrote like, now that fucking Italian.
That's the best. Can I just, now that you said it though, that's the fucking best.
Bro, that's what I
That is the fucking best.
After I say this, I'll go back to that. But it took it down because it said fucking Italian. Like it just.
Oh, because you can't even do that.
Yeah, I guess it just, you know what I mean? Even though I'm bigging it up, it just saw it as wrong. Another thing about now that fucking thing is Italian. If you make Italian content, which all these fucking kids that I feel like are in my market, there's nothing more top notch than that.
The best slogan
is fucking Italian.
The best slogan in all of Italian culture right now.
It's just
that.
I don't think anything will ever be better than that. Like
the meme I made is perfect for it. Though.
Which one was that?
You reposted it.
Which one was it?
The one that looks like it's like a now cover.
Oh yes, and you hit me up about making like memes about it, right, or something. Or
no,
you just sent that.
I just put it on my story and I tagged you because it said that's fucking Italian.
But did you make like a couple of them?
No, I only made
just
one.
one. Okay,
yeah.
But yeah, so it just because it's straight to the point, bro.
It's just the
best.
best.
It's the greatest thing in the world. It literally started.
So what was the? Yeah, I need to know the inspiration.
I'm getting an oil change. So and you drive into the back of the oil change, and you drive into the garage.
So Jiffy Lube.
Yeah, and they wave you in and move, you know, so you could get on. They don't lift your car up. There's the thing underneath the floor.
Oh yeah,
and you ride on the grids.
It's like the 15-minute oil change.
Mad fast. But while I was pulling into the back, there was like a little abandoned old school Cadillac, and like I said, my story is just me living. I'll get back to point real quick, but so it was just me living. I was pulling in and out.
Caddy, and you're like, that's fucking Italian.
That thing is fucking Italian, you know, and that like is just monumentally legend. And I give that to people for 24 hours. So this is back to the point that I said I would get back to.
Is that what blew you up?
No, bro. Talking about like the perks back in the day was blowing me up, and then the
Danny Burgers.
Yeah, but prior to that, like the old page that got taken down.
What was the best content you ever did? Like what was
the fish thing? The fish thing I
remember.
The fish thing got the fish.
That was the first time I saw you.
The fish thing got sponsored on Instagram, featured. Wow. So I'm going to
because Barstool posted it. It was big.
Yeah, but my separate post, your
post got sponsored
my page
because they tagged you like this is them.
I don't know what happened. It just hit the algorithm.
That's crazy.
And I'm going to Top Golf with my cousin, and my shit just starts like nothing I've ever seen before. Like the craziest thing in the world.
Viral.
Like what? Yeah. Like bro, what is this? Like you reload and it's. It was wild.
Couldn't keep up with it.
And I've never seen something yet like that either. Because this post got 5.5 million views on my own post, not on Barstool's. On 5.5 million.
That's a lot. Crazy. That's a lot.
The biggest post on the new page is 2.2 million. That was cool and everything.
On Instagram?
Yeah. What is the Danny
Burgers?
This guy's eating fucking
burgers.
And guess what? That was literally me just waking up. My hair is on fire. This guy. And it just like, so really that shit is the one. So the shit like that, it's just chilling. The shit that booms.
Just comes to your head.
Chilling, bro. It's just chilling. So it said, and on the post on my old page, this is why I was so hurt, because to have those posts in your archive, like me and my cousin always talk about the old page was like a museum, bro. Like
that sucks. That
yeah,
sucks.
like, and not just for me, but for people constantly hit me up about how, you know.
Yeah, because your shit starts in 2021.
So what happens, and then didn't start in 2021.
Well, that was going to be one of my questions to you. Like, what the fuck happened?
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
So when you're going through it and you see a post and it's like, man, this is monumental. And even when you go to your Instagram, like the first.
It's also memories, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So it's not just my memories. It's what you were going through in life. I
could have been laughing at that shit. I want to run it back. People save shit on Instagram for a reason.
Why we like music and why you won't fall in love with new day's music is because we're older now, bro.
Yeah,
you are not 16 having the time of your fucking life, man. Shit is so great.
You can't relate with that dumb shit.
Oh my God, my life is so... It's not the music, it's the time in your life that you're pairing with
zeitgeist.
That you're pairing with that music.
It's a zeitgeist.
So it's... My page was like a museum because
it's nostalgia.
What you would do... Nostalgia.
No, and also that it's... Bro, You're telling me like, bro, every year there's eras, bro. It's like this was your era, that era, this era.
What is so cool?
And
like
we also witness your growth. Like you want to be able to go back in the archives and be like, yo, let me witness my growth
and say, hey, I was one.
Look
of
where
the
I
people.
came from.
Not even just for me, bro, but
for everyone,
the people.
For me, bro.
Yeah.
I was trying to dig.
That's
shit
what I mean. Like people
before
had
I got
a good
here, so I was like, let me know my shit for real.
People are having a good time with me.
Yeah.
I'm not better than you. I'm not. You know, like, and that's what.
Well, clearly you're here, bro. That speaks volumes. Like anyone who has a fucking brain, that's going to speak volumes to. 100%.
And then I just want to hang out, bro. You can learn from everybody, even 100%. If it's what not to do. You know what I mean? If when you hang out with people, bro, and you could learn just like, damn, I ain't gonna be like that. You might not have had to get the gem to what you have to do, but you could get the gem of what you don't have.
You could learn something from everything.
Everybody.
You should.
Yeah,
you should learn something from everything.
People aren't doing
that. Nah.
People are stupid people.
Nah.
A lot of dumb people.
Brain. You know, listen. One of my things is, so you wanted to run for mayor, right?
Yeah.
I want to run for president, dude. I want to run in the fucking campaign of just lobotomies for everybody, bro.
Everybody.
Lobotomies.
But
just one quick drill in the fucking frontal lobe, put you in a box.
Yeah, that would be No, but you can't say things like that. But man,
no, you can't. No, but how many people? If Trump
Hitler had it wrong. Hitler tried to kill a race.
I'm talking about.
I don't want to wipe out a race.
I want to wipe out everyone.
No, not morons. So I don't care what color you are. Yeah, I don't care what religion you are. If you're a fucking moron.
Yo, who wouldn't go? Everybody would sign up for that, bro.
Hitler was trying to kill a race.
I fucking like this guy.
Yeah, Hitler was trying to. That's fucked up. But now, see, that might just ruin my presidency run in 2009. But I also feel like. Fuck that, bro. I'm going to be me and I'm going to game change.
No, but that's why I think, all right, so we should work out a situation here. We can work a bill out, some kind of ballot situation, a senator fucking collaboration or something. I don't know.
I really have, when my first page got taken down and everything like that, it hurt because, like I said, just somebody could take that from you. Not because that's who I am. Not because that means anything. Because I will always be me. When I walk into a room, if I was going, I hate to keep bringing up the wedding thing, but if I'm at a wedding, I don't need to have followers to be Jake Botch at that wedding.
Correct.
I'm going to be Jake Botch and everyone's going to love it.
Or hate it.
Yeah. Like it's just going to be
whatever. You're going to be
me. Yeah. I'm going to be me.
That's it.
I don't need the followers. It's just nice because it gives me a platform where, hey, the world can see what it's about and I can make some fucking money.
You get a couple fucking bucks.
Yeah, and just be influential and, and change people's lives. I want to be influential in people's lives in a better way and everything. I want fucking life.
Well, I could tell you 100% from a witness standpoint that I've watched just more and more of my friends who, whether I put them on or not, they'd be sending me the fucking videos now.
Yeah.
So you're gaining some steam. That's without a doubt.
I
love to see it too because dead ass, bro. When my boy first put me on, you weren't like I didn't even fucking. I had no clue who you were.
Yeah.
I'm just being real.
Just being a regular kid.
I just had no fucking idea, and I should have though. But how did I not? I always said to myself like, how did I not fucking see this guy?
Yeah.
That's
especially you guys are local.
Yeah, so especially being from Staten Island.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So that's weird. Like you know,
that's crazy.
It's a weird coincidence. Like when I started looking in, I was like, "Where's this kid from?" And then I like figured out. I'm like, "Oh, it looks like he's from Staten Island." I think. So I lived there until I was 4, and like I always felt like some connection to it, like just because that's where I was from.
Yeah.
I have memories.
You have the
earliest memories are from there.
You have the connection to Staten Island. How most people from Staten Island. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were from Brooklyn. You moved. No, I'm not making fun.
No, but it's true.
You moved from Brooklyn when you were 6.
I was 4. I was 4.
I am the same thing. I have that. I was born in the projects. I was born in Bayview, Canarsie. The projects.
Oh, okay.
My family literally lived in the projects. So
everybody came from somewhere.
From Brooklyn. I'm from the projects.
Everybody came from somewhere.
I'm from Great Kills, Staten Island.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just like, that's that human thing that we just have, you know? It's like, you have some type of, and that's cool. You have some type of care about like.
No, it's just like, it's just my earliest memories too. Like we used to go back there. We had like one of my good friends when I was younger.
With you than it's for me, because with you, it's like, all right, this guy's bragging about being from Staten Island. There's nothing special about that. Like, that's
you
cool.
want to know my biggest memory of there? My biggest fucking memory of there is the dump.
Yeah.
I remember the smell in the summer. I remember being outside playing and be like, yo, this stinks.
So that's why I'm saying, like, there's no, He's trying to rep you from Brooklyn.
You want to know the only second memory?
Trying to be cooler.
My second memory, you know Muldoon Ave?
Muldoon, yeah, I think so.
There's like a hill. My dad used to fucking try to jump it.
Oh, I know that's off the fucking highway.
Yeah.
When you get off
the highway and
it's
there's
right
a
by
crazy
the sanitation
jump.
thing. It's not.
It's right by the dump.
You get that feeling in your stomach.
Bro, my dad used to be like, "You ready?" My dad would be like, "You ready?" And he fucking jumped that shit.
What to do with that is what I was told is you.
My dad had it right. Yo, my dad had it right. He knew.
You felt
it.
It's like a roller coaster.
100%.
I still do it to this day, bro.
It's the best.
I'm about to be 30 years old.
That's
I still
the best.
do it. Anytime I get off that exit. So you speed up right to the top, and then you tap the brakes. I don't know if the whole brake thing is something you have to do, or I was just told.
I don't know. I remember being a kid and just loving it. I'd be like, do it.
It's not as good as when you're older.
Well, I was 4, bro.
You know but I'm saying, like, when I was a kid, you really felt that shit.
Yeah.
That's a metaphor for life.
Yeah.
When you're a kid.
You're desensitized now.
Yeah, we're
all desensitized.
My girl's nephew, every time I open up my phone, every time he grabs my phone and opens, who's that? He still asks, every time I tell him that's my brother, he still asks. It's still interesting. He still cares.
He has a vigor for life.
Like, he's still, oh my God.
Everything matters. Yeah,
and like they were playing with the kinetic sand today and shit like that. Like if you
they're
put
learning something every second.
If you put kinetic sand in front of us, we would go, "Oh, this shit is cool." You know, on to the next thing. Yeah. You know, and that's what we are. We're just desensitized. So
desensitized.
What were we just talking about that made me say about the desensitized?
Muldoon Ave.
Muldoon, yes, and the stomach feeling. Like as you get older, the roller coaster doesn't feel like, you know, if you went on fucking Nitro when you were 10. That shit is way different than.
And the only other thing I remember, the third like big memory I have is just like by the mall over there, like on Richmond or whatever that is. Yeah. I just remember that strip. Like I just remember it.
Because bro, in the 80s, it wasn't as developed as now.
Nah.
Imagine like
it was like 89 probably. That's
why people being born in Manhattan, in Staten Island in the 50s are like farm people, are like fucking like really white. You know what I mean? Like the people who were born in Staten Island and are 60, 70 years old are like the people that I used to call like speed cab service. They'd be like practically almost like white trash. Like it's weird. It's like
that's how it is out east here.
Yeah, it's like damn, you're from like up north. You're like a southerner that doesn't have a southern accent.
Like you're like halfway.
Yeah,
point Long Island right now. When you get like deep out there,
the people who are from there,
bro,
are like,
oh yeah, oh no, they're farmers, dude. They're farmers, yeah,
like Deliverance type shit. That's the fucked up.
So I asked you before when you first got here, so you don't really have no experience with Long Island whatsoever. This is like,
nah, not really. Like I've been here and shit like that. Like I go to my.
So where'd you hang out in the city and shit?
Nah, not
Staten Island.
Yeah, like in the city, you know, we all like to say, "Oh, we'll go to the city," but you know, I wasn't like a cool city kid and all like that.
No.
I would go to the city and hang out with Staten Island friends in the city. I wasn't going meeting these fucking cool Harlem kids. Like as I got older, I started hanging out with some like fucking kids that would just, you know, I that's how I knew about the haze and everything like that. Fabio Foreign, you know who Fabio Foreign is, right? Yeah. I used to chill with his crew, Foreign Side, back in the day for a little bit. Like when I was doing the music and shit like that. And Fabio, nobody even cared about him rapping. It was sick. It was so weird. It was Gino and this kid Gino and Bino, Gino Mondana and Bino. And then the top guy that they were trying to push to rap was this kid Fettuccine P. And
great name.
Yeah, Fettuccine P, right?
It's great name.
And Fabio was
my favorite rapper from Staten Island is Jojo Pellegrino.
Jojo Pellegrino is my uncle's like one of my uncle's really best friends. Yeah, Jojo.
Great rapper. I tried to give him beats for a long time. I actually made custom beats for him that he never ever used. Jojo, it was like a Frankie Valli sample.
Jojo is one of the best like lyricists of all time.
Oh, he's amazing. Super underrated. People don't even know who he is.
Yeah.
I mean, Wu-Tang is how I got into music. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as hip hop goes, when I was young, bro, I had a Wu-Tang chain in 4th grade. I had a
Wu-Tang
bro, I had a lacrosse stick in 5th grade that was custom made. It said Wu-Tang on it.
Wu-Tang was a cult.
Oh, it was. I got hooked as a kid early.
Wu-Tang is huge in like Japan and shit like that. It's a cult. It's bigger than.
That's the best thing that ever come out of Staten Island.
Yeah. Besides Pete Davidson's cock.
Pete Davidson's
you have
cock.
You have another beer?
Yeah, get a beer.
You know, it goes Pete Davidson's cock.
So how'd you know about the haze though?
Because of the whole Foreign Side thing. Like I was really, I was hanging out in Harlem, and I always tell people this. The coolest.
I used to go up there to get the haze because that was the only place we could get it. We would drive all the way up there, go to Audubon and try to get it.
Yeah, and so I would be with them.
Dykeman, Audubon.
So, where what's his name is from? That one looks cool. where what's his name is from, Bobby Shmurda is from the 90s. So I would go to the 90s and walk through the projects and go to this kid's apartment. And what I always tell to all, like anybody I ever tell, is why you never get fucked with walking into places like that as a white person. Oh man.
I think you're good.
Fuck no.
You're gonna have to sip it.
My bad. I'm sorry. Usually I'm really good with that.
You were trying to aerate it.
Yeah. Fuck. I tried to get as much. Fuck.
People would say that's a bastard pour.
Yeah. And I am a bastard.
Poured it.
I am a bastard. Are you born out of wedlock? Thank you so much.
You want to hear what's crazy is one time I did way too much mushrooms and I talked to my dead grandma while she was alive. And she told me I was an accident. Yeah. While I was
were your parents
in that realm.
Married?
I think my parents are married.
So then you're not a best.
Yeah.
That's the thing about being best. You could be an accident and shit like that.
No, I'm just saying because we were talking when you first got here. I was telling you one of my favorite bits you did was when you're fucking at Six Flags Great Adventure. So I just had to bring that up because it's relevant.
So yeah. So are you a bastard? A bastard is being born out of wedlock. So your parents were married when they. Okay, I'm a bastard. I was born out of wedlock. But so anyway, so like I said,
a bastard.
White people don't get fucked with going into the projects or anything like that because there's two white people that walk into a project.
A customer?
No, a fucking psychopath or a cop.
Yeah.
So either one of those people, I'll leave this guy alone. You know, this guy's either a fucking psycho or a cop.
Yeah.
So like I was saying, I used to feel so. Black people are the most accepting people.
We would pull up and they'd just be like, "Yo, purple."
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "Yeah, that's what I'm looking for."
Yeah. Well, fucking Hayes is like Spanish people. That's the thing. With like going to Harlem is all Spanish.
That's true.
It's all like Spanish Harlem. So even
they would just be like, "We got purple."
When I would go with like Fettuccine P and all them, like it was like it kind of speaks Spanish a little bit to be honest.
Oh, okay.
But so I was hanging out in Harlem and all so there was times when I would hang out with like people from not in Staten Island, but mostly when I would go to the city, it'd be like with Staten Island people.
Most people don't know about Hayes. I'm impressed. When I said earlier, I was like,
I also fucking, my uncle and everything like that. He's
because Hayes is one of my favorites ever.
Yeah, he's 40 something, and he came up when Wu-Tang was extremely cool, and he was from Brooklyn, but even not being like he moved to Staten Island at like 15 or 16, and. So he kind of had a lot of his years on Staten Island, his monumental years, those 1 through 7 and shit like that, was in Brooklyn.
But then he
was hanging out in high school with Staten Island kids, and even Staten Island kids knew about going to Harlem and shit like that because it was just like it was the culture.
Yeah,
it was the New York culture.
When I was in fucking Cortland, I went to Cortland, upstate. Yeah, and there was this big black kid, really nice kid in my class, and he smelt weed on me, I guess, and he's just like, "Yo, bro, I got fire Hayes," and I'm like, "Word." I became really good friends with him. He was from Staten Island, and he was bringing up. Remember the butterfly jars?
No, I've never seen those.
There was like the little glass jars with the butterfly tops. They were like
crack
big.
vials.
Yep. Yeah. But they would have like a 0.7 of the nicest haze you ever saw in your life, and he was cracking people over the head. $25 for 0.7.
That was when you're making crazy money back.
25 or 0.7.
The weed game now.
We was buying it in college.
Yeah, of course. Back in the day, you used to pay $400 for an ounce and $20 for 0.7. Dude, and it got to like, bro, Dutch. I need a gram for 20. Now it's like I need fucking 1.2 for 1.5 for 20.
People are getting ounces for fucking 20.
Exactly. From the Habibi up the block. And that's what's fucking the rap game, the weed game up.
In Staten Island, is it like it is out here where like now everybody's just like blatantly selling weed on
blatantly, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's a place in Great Hills Town that no joke has just the weed out.
I know.
Like when you go to Cookies in California, and it's in this little glass box where you could look through the magnifying glass. Like, bro,
I was in Williamsburg for a concert 2 weeks ago.
No, people have
just stores. It says dispensary and everything. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, those are actual legal ones. Those have like
there's only one. I looked it up. There's only one legal one in Manhattan. Really? That's it.
Oh, really?
There's only one legal one right now.
Because I know there's ones like where they do have a license.
You know what it is? It's because they sell Delta 9, CBD, all that shit, but they're really selling fucking real weed too.
And another thing is also it's just a slap on the wrist, bro. It's like
now
a
it's like $250 fine.
Yeah,
they're like, fuck it.
You make that in a day, so you know, and I still get to stay. I'm not fucking selling guns or heroin. That's what
I mean, it's better off, to be honest. I mean,
everyone's doing it anyway, so
everyone.
What do they care?
Danny Burgers lost fucking 25 pounds, by the way. You saw that?
Somebody hit me up, and I don't even want to take credit for this. I forget who hit me, who the first person to say it was, but they were like fucking veggie burgers or whatever. So that's funny. We might single-handedly have turned.
Oh, you changed his career.
Literally turned him into. Career. And I met him.
Nobody gave a fuck about him, and then you had those videos, and everyone's like, "Nah, this guy's now everybody loves him."
Fan favorite.
My boy sent me this shit, and I know this is a sore subject, but I got the bootleg Danny Burgers.
Bootleg, bro. That literally is Canal Street.
You can't tell you something that does go to show you
how monumental. I know nobody else is getting robbed.
Come on,
nobody.
If they're robbing your ideas, that means you're doing something right.
It's very frustrating, but nobody.
Bro, people rob my ideas every day, bro.
Because those glasses are really nice. Though. You know what I noticed too in the bathroom? There was like 2 wine glasses. How do you even make these?
I just I have an artist. I work with the artist. We make a design. I print it on the glass. That's it.
But that's good. Yeah. It's cool ideas and everything like that.
I brought you a little box to go home with.
No way.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Of course.
No, really?
Of course. Yeah, of course.
That honestly, bro.
Got you, bro.
Really, I really appreciate that because these are so like cool.
I'm glad you drink beer. You got here and you're like, hey, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, that's I was hoping that's what you would say.
I don't really like, I won't drink beer with like a burger or nothing, but we're having a fucking good time.
No, I appreciate it, bro.
A little nice, but these are really like just.
This is not a regular IPA.
These are so I'm talking about the glasses.
What do you think of the IPA though?
It's cool. I like it. I'm not gonna.
I should have brought the fucking fruity boy for you.
Yeah, I like those. I like those, bro. You know why? Because it just tastes like beer.
It's true. Some of that shit tastes like fucking juice, bro.
The one that company sends me.
Tavor
sends me. They send me like, bro, it's literally like apple pie. Yeah. It's like the coolest. Like, how could they make this a drink? And it's like, oh, this is nice. Like, I can't smash 12 of them because it's like. Ooh, that's super sugar. Filling. Yeah. And that's sugar.
And each one was like 600 calories.
But they're enjoyable.
Oh, yeah. Like, but it's nice to split amongst 3 guys a few.
Two.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a nice, it's like a, what are those called?
A tasting.
Cordial type shit.
Yeah, it's like a little tasting. You do like fucking, I make tasters, like fucking glasses that is meant for like.
Taste, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, 4 of the boys get together. It's like, let's crack some beers. Tasters.
No, but like when you go.
Oh, like a flight. Yeah. So we'll do flights.
Yeah. So it's like you have a bunch of little, I went to Israel on the 10-day free trip. You ever hear that?
Free trip?
Called Birthright.
What? No.
If you're born bloodline Jewish, you get a birthright to Israel for 10 days.
No way.
Free, bro.
Really? I didn't know that.
They put you up, they feed you, and they have events every day for you. Like you go with a tour guide and you just learn so much. Like it is a lot of.
That's crazy.
Beautiful. A lot of kids go at like 17 and 18, and that shit is a waste.
I thought you said you got brought up Catholic.
Brought up Christian, but my father's mother is Jewish.
Oh, so you have it just has to be blood.
Not even a practicing Jew.
You just have to be blood.
Yeah, don't even have to be blood. There was somebody on us
just like someone in my family,
a converted Jew. No, there was a converted Jew. Yeah, they don't really ask. They didn't ask. They didn't.
So they just give a free trip once to every single person. That's it.
It's really smart, bro.
That's crazy.
They're really smart people, bro. Because they have their own airline.
When did you do this? How old were you?
I was 26. I was older.
Wow.
So no, 20. I'm 29 now. I was 27.
4 years ago.
I was 27.
3 years ago.
Yeah, 27. It was like right after COVID.
2 years ago.
It was right after COVID. Yeah, I don't know how. It's 27.
Did you document this shit?
Yeah, that was where I was with. That's where I was with. I'm with the fucking horse's name.
This ain't on the new Instagram?
I posted.
You did post it? I never saw that one. I gotta see that one.
John.
I gotta see that one, bro.
John. I was with John. He was a horse. I'm with John. We just did so this was in fucking Israel. Israel was unreal, bro. So much knowledge. So like 17, 18 is not cool to go. I'll tell you a crazy story right now too. So all right, my shit isn't loading. No internet connection.
We can have him bring it up.
Yeah.
You can bring it up on the screen.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's on my Instagram. As you go back, it's fucking me with a horse.
You search for it while he finishes his, yeah.
So I'm in Israel. Israel's fucking unbelievable. The most beautiful place I've ever been as far as just not even visually it's beautiful, but just fucking essence. That's why 17 and 18-year-olds, I think, is such a waste.
Wouldn't appreciate it.
Nah, because they're going, no, fuck that.
I got you.
I went dolo, bro. I went by myself with, the crew that they put you with. But I only knew myself. And there was plenty of people on that trip with me that only came by themselves. There was only 2 people in our crew that came together, brother and sister. But everybody was alone because they're older. And it was just so beautiful, bro. Like, the knowledge that these people were teaching us and
What, it was inspiring?
yeah, you can't.
In what way?
You can't retain it all. You can't retain all the information they give you, but
What do you mean, just the culture?
as a Christian, we were places where I'm led to believe Jesus walked and shit and like just you know what I
see
mean?
what
Like,
you're saying.
it's cool being from Richmond Town. I'm a little bit close to Richmond Town. I'm from Great Hills and Richmond Town and Staten Island. Like, supposedly George Washington walked there with the troops, and it's like, holy shit.
The town we're from, it was the spy trail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like, holy shit. Fucking crazy
Yep.
people. Like if you were playing on the court that LeBron James played out
Yep.
in high school.
Yep.
You go to fucking. So
Well, you could feel sometimes like the energy of places too. Like you're like, yo,
this
like this
is the
feels
Holy
like this is
Land,
crazy.
bro. This is what I was led to believe, and
Yeah.
I brought up. This is the Holy Land. So
Yeah.
it was just fucking unreal. Bro.
That sounds unreal.
So anyway, I'm by the wall. The wall that people put the little prayers in.
Oh yeah,
cracks,
yeah, yeah.
In Jerusalem, and those red strings Kabbalah.
Right now in Jerusalem, there's like a guy that they're like
Yeah,
rabbis
they're
are following. They think he's
full-blown
the
is the prophet.
they think he's the Messiah.
the Messiah. Yeah,
You see that,
and he
right?
wears glasses. I know.
That's wild, right?
How could the son of or like the prophet not have good eyesight? You know what I mean?
That's pretty funny.
That's my only thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure if you were the guy God sent here, he'd give you good eyeballs. You know what I mean? Like, how could you be the prophet if you can't even fucking see from 30 feet away?
That's pretty funny.
So,
that's a great
he's just a
concept.
really smart guy who fucking retains a lot of information and has
Yeah,
a
because
high
they're like,
IQ.
how does he know the Torah so well?
Because he has a high IQ and that's what he cares about.
Yeah.
If Mark Zuckerberg only cared about the Torah.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Mark Zuckerberg only cares about ones and zeros and coding, and figuring, monumental ideas. So
Yeah.
that's why people
He's like a savant with it.
revere him in
Yeah.
that light. If a genius only cared about the Bible, they would be like, how does this person? So anyway, I'm in Israel, and the Kabbalists, they believe in the string and stuff like that. Hollywood kind of destroyed Kabbalists.
The Kabbalah, the book itself, I do, like I said, a lot of research on weird, like old texts and stuff like that. There's
They
a
have a
lot
lot
of
of,
original tradition that comes from the Kabbalah.
And the Kabbalah is very spiritual.
Yeah, it's more spiritual and less religious.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I went to
Which I find interesting.
I went to a town called Sfat, which is majorly like Kabbalist in there, and they were just very, very, very spiritual, and that's kind of like how I really like.
Yeah, me too.
It wasn't trying
Same.
to put a face to the God. It wasn't trying to put humans. That's why humans. If we were told this was a spirit that was controlling us, this thing, the only thing we could, and we never saw it, the only thing we could picture it as is a human face. You know what I mean? That's the only thing we know of. Anything that's ever spoken to me or given
it
me
ain't that.
anything is a face.
It ain't that.
You know what I mean? So I just don't think it's a guy with
No, it ain't.
with fingers.
It
you know?
ain't.
That's what I feel like the Kabbalists are more into, like just spirit. So anyway, I'm in Jerusalem, and this rabbi was giving out strings, and I was like, "Yo, I'm sorry, I don't have any cash on me. I only had debit cards because it's 2022, and you could just use your New
Correct.
York debit card in fucking Jerusalem. Shit is, and they transferred it. They put the
This guy's going no cashier checks.
they
Like,
put the dollars to forget what the Israeli shekels.
Traveler's
shekels.
checks.
No, shekels.
Oh,
That's what-
shekels.
Shekels. So how much is that? 400 shekels? All right, here goes my debit card. The bank does everything for you.
What's your name?
Yeah, 400 shekels is. So they do all that. So I didn't have any cash. He was like, "Don't worry about it."
Wait, you didn't have your? I find it hard to believe you didn't have your fucking rubber band on you.
No,
You didn't have your
no
fucking
cash.
rubber band on you.
No.
Come on,
I
you had a fucking
nah.
rubber band with something.
No, God, because God wouldn't have blessed me if I lied. I don't
So
think God
you-
would have blessed me if I lied.
you-
And I don't even know if I'm supposed to be telling people this because I believe it, and it was the greatest thing that ever happened.
You
to
feel
me.
like it was like a gift.
So he put the thing around my wrist, and what you're supposed to do is ask for something. Not wish, but just ask for something. And I asked for true love. As the most honest thing, I asked for true
That's
love.
what you asked for.
My first date with the girl I'm with, while I'm parking, I parked at Cheesecake Factory, and you know the middle console you lift up.
Yep.
I reached into it or whatever, and shit fell off. It's still sitting in the middle console of my
Shut the fuck
and
up.
I swear to God, bro, I just, like I said, nothing she does bothers me. It's like the perfect companion. Like I'll cry, bro. Just like the perfect companion, bro. I love this girl, and you know, she's just fucking gonna be my best friend forever.
I'm happy for you,
the
bro.
thing
Fire.
is, and the thing is, I'll always have like,
That's a wild story.
no.
You said it was a wild story. That's a wild
crazy,
story.
bro. It was crazy, like crazy. What are the chances?
You know that it's a Truman Show.
Yeah,
I
like,
see.
what
I have
are
this
the
thing.
chances? I know this.
I always say it's a Truman Show. That's my saying. You ever saw this Truman
yeah,
Show,
of course.
bro? Everybody has their own little Truman Show, bro.
Yeah, everybody is the center of the world.
100%.
Yeah, no.
But there's weird coincidence like that.
That's the type of numerologic chances of that happening
Are so slim
is
to
the
none.
same as chances of me, you, and him being born. My
Yeah,
father met my
yeah.
mother on a bus. If my father stopped to tie his shoelaces that day, or if my father jerked off one more time than he did, or one more, less time than he did, I would be a complete different person. Everything could change in if I move my phone here or if I move my phone there. Something as simple as that could change everything.
That's why we can never time travel.
Yeah, and that's why the chances of you being born is, you know, that's why when you feel anger, when you feel pain, and you feel happiness, and you feel sadness, and you feel joy, all these emotions is a blessing to even feel. You know,
couldn't agree more on that.
Even if it sucks, bro, even to grieve.
Like I said before, to go full circle, there's something to learn from it.
the
There's something you gain from it.
The opportunity to feel is God's gift, I feel.
Just feeling.
Yeah, just life, you know, whether I'm happy right now or I'm sad. Of course, when we're sad, it sucks and you never want to be there.
So really just life.
Yeah.
The gift of life itself.
Exactly. Gift of life, but even deeper than life.
What?
The emotions, the feelings you have through life. If we were just living life and we never felt happiness, joy, sadness, if we never felt those things and we were just living like robots.
So we had no range of emotion to
like
to
robots,
judge.
cuz robots might have a life, but they don't have feeling.
Mm.
So the blessing isn't life. The blessing is a feeling. It's emotions. You know, and that's honestly, I'm so glad that you fucking digged for that because I never even thought of that. Like,
That's
your
wild.
robots get to have a life. You know what I mean? Your computer gets to have a life. When this fucking thing dies, it can't work anymore. But it don't have feelings. It doesn't have the fucking opportunity to cry when somebody dies or to be happy when you know? And that's, we want sad times to never happen and we want happy times to never end. That's why people do drugs. But the thing is without the downs, the ups don't feel as good. If you constantly do,
That's a fact,
if
too.
you constantly do blow, the blow ain't gonna hit the same.
You're just gonna chase
It's
the
just,
dragon.
yeah, and that's chasing the dragon with everything, bro.
Everything's chasing the dragon. Yeah.
Drake said it. Feel that first time you have a hit record, and this is with anything. You don't have to be just a rapper. This is a feel when you were at Top Golf, and it was like, cause what is happening? This is crazy. Feel that and totally be in that moment, cause you'll forever. And I don't chase. But you'll forever be wanting that feeling again. You know, I don't chase like, is this going to be viral?
Yeah.
That I don't do.
No, you can't.
But I'm saying, we'll always want that emotion and that
Of
feeling.
course.
Like that time I went to Top Golf and shit was like, what is happening? Like, it still feels great. Like full circle.
the nostalgia of it.
Back to circle. I give people greatness on my story for 24 hours. I just posted the one about the guy, Permanent Surprise. Did you see that one?
No, I was driving all day. I told you.
Is that sorry?
Yeah. Bring it up, bro.
So you could actually to go straight to the top, and it's the one pin. That guy,
Actually,
like
I
the
see
first guy.
Oh, the permanent surprise.
So that's got like 600 and something thousand views. Like I said, it feels great still. You might not be the
One of my boys sent it to me. I'm like, bro, you don't think I know about Jake? Like my.
And this had like 50 something thousand shares. Like, it feels great to blow up like that. But full circle back to, like I said, that was a story post.
Yeah.
I put that on my story when I was going to Florida with my girlfriend.
Yep.
And then posted it to my page after I posted it to TikTok.
Yeah, because it was good.
And it blew up. But the thing is I've had so many story posts that are gone in 24 hours that could give me a crazy
Coulda hit.
platform. Yeah, and I'm not.
That was me on Snapchat.
I'm not chasing numbers. I'm chasing the platform.
It's an opportunity, though.
I was
Yes,
just,
exactly.
I'd be doing stupid shit like that back in the day, all day on Snapchat, just for like, because I know on there it's like fucking 14 of my boys, like,
Yeah.
But you're
It's more
doing
personal.
it.
Snapchat was more personal.
But you're doing the same fucking thing, but on fucking TikTok.
Because, like I said, everyone's just, like.
No, but that's, you said it. You said, listen, your whole thing is like basically pretty much saying like, listen, I'm fucking me and I'm unapologetic. I am who I am, and that's you're gonna fucking love it or hate it, and that's it. That's what makes it good.
And don't get me wrong, like, I appreciate all these people. Am I gonna want to hang out with everybody who enjoys me? That's just not realistic.
No,
you know what I mean. Like, I'm sure there are people who enjoy me that I wouldn't enjoy,
of course.
But the thing is like I'm the closest fucking thing anybody's gonna get to just being down to earth and hey, what's going on, bro? That shit. If you're a cool person and we're out somewhere or whatever, believe me, we will have a good time.
Good time, 100%.
If you're just a cool person down to earth.
Bingo.
And what fucks people up a lot, and I'm not,
same with me, bro.
Listen, I am far from LeBron James level of fame and that type of crazy fame, but people still act weird. People still will. They might be really cool people that I would enjoy, but I'm not trying to brag or anything, but that small little bit of, man, this person has a following on Instagram. That little bit of, oh my God, this kid's famous.
By the way, did you know me and him, neither of us followed you or have ever seen you on TikTok? We looked at it. I actually told him when I got it, I said, dude, I was waiting for him to let me in the back door. And I'm like, I wonder if this guy has a TikTok. I looked it up. I'm like, this guy's got 215,000 followers on TikTok. we didn't even know. Neither of us knew.
Yeah. Well, but TikTok, bro.
That's wild.
TikTok, bro.
Those are big numbers, bro.
Punch this TV screen and break the TV screen, post it on TikTok. Tomorrow you'll have 85,000 followers.
Yeah.
Facts.
But that's still.
It's big numbers. I appreciate it. I love it.
Nah, bro.
That's why I care more about it, because Instagram is where you get your Beyonce fans.
Yeah.
And I hate to say fans, but
that's where I found
Beyonce cult like friends.
Yeah.
Like I a lot of. And I hate that when
the true organic fans, the ones who's gonna buy your merch,
you start to build that community.
Who are gonna fucking like me, pay for your cameos. I bought a cameo.
Oh,
for
really?
You. Yeah, the 8-bit glassware, bro.
8-bit glassware. I remember that. I was like, what the fuck is 8-bit
bro,
glassware?
Because like I told you,
was that the one where it was like 30 people in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, you gotta get 30 people.
Yeah.
But yo, it is, even those, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I showed my ass in one of them. Like, you
picked your nose in mine.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, you are getting such. One time I came home on mushrooms at my mother's house. My mother's Christian. My mother knows everything I do. Like, my mother's Christian. She believes away, but I'm the most honest with her. But she lives with my grandmother. And my nanny is more like me and her butt heads all the time.
I love those videos that you do.
That's not my. That's my
okay. So the grandma. Okay.
My life is so cool because my father's side.
You have both your grandmas still?
Yeah.
That's great.
My father's side is atheist type, street people, and then my mother's side is Christian, working.
Okay.
Like it's
different words.
Yeah, it's like this Red Sea, bro.
Different worlds.
Total different world. So I really got everything. That might be why I have a battle too. Because if my whole life was all Christianity and not like, hey, fucking, what are you talking about? You want to fucking do some shit? You know, like if it wasn't that, then I'd just be like, yeah, God. But whatever. But I really.
Are you 100% Italian?
No.
Okay.
I'm not. That
You're
might
fucking
be spilling
mutt.
the beans. Yeah. but even black people in Staten Island sound like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fucking and like. So I'm my mother's 100% Puerto Rican.
Okay.
I'm Puerto Rican, Italian, Irish, and Jewish.
Okay.
And my father's a mutt. My father's Irish.
A fucking mutt.
Yeah, my father's Irish, Italian, and Jewish.
Okay.
So I'm a fucking, I'm an
yeah.
Italian kid.
But let me tell you something. Staten Island is as
And
Italian
also,
as it gets. If you're from Staten Island, you're a little Italian.
And I'm not like, I'm also like, my fan base isn't growing up Italian fan base.
No. Nope.
Like growing up Italian fan base is like fucking Italian. Like I'm fucking Italian. Like, bro, if that kid goes to Italy and tries to say that shit, I'm fucking Italian.
They'll go like
laugh
this.
at
No,
you.
they won't even laugh. They'll look at you like, what the fuck?
Italian, my guy. We are American kids.
Yeah.
Me, you, I don't give a fuck where
we're
you're
New Yorkers. We're fucking New Yorkers.
But we're American kids.
Yeah, but
you're
there's
right.
a difference.
There is a difference because
we're New Yorkers,
yes,
bro.
100% because American. Yeah,
At the end of the day, there's a different. Listen,
but
from
nationality-wise,
I'm gonna be real with you.
State-wise, yeah, New Yorkers, but nationality, like if you
you
have to put America in one.
I get it.
We are not Italian kids. I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm not Irish.
No,
I'm
we're
not
American.
I'm a
Every single
fucking
person here
American
is,
kid.
yeah.
You know, unless you're a first generation American
Off the boat.
Yeah, I don't even care if you speak the language. That still doesn't make you fucking like. I don't care if you speak Italian fluently. That does not make you Italian. You go to Italy and talk to some kids who grew up in Italy and try to say, "Yeah, I'm Italian." They're like,
yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like, come on.
Yeah.
So that's what my fan base feels. My fan base knows, and I hate saying that. I don't wanna say that, 'cause
but
you
the
know,
one,
but like the people enjoy me. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Italian,
angry I got caught again saying fan base.
Italian Americans can relate and find it more funny, but then the people
There
who
are
just
corny
find
people that that really feel like they're Italian. It's
I
like,
think, can I be honest with you? I think it's a New York. It's like a New York Italian thing. Like, even from out of state, just people find it interesting to hear
the way we see it,
the way we are.
to dictate our words. It's
Everything.
But when is America gonna turn to I'm American?
That's a great question.
Nobody in fucking
You know what I know when we all stop
says, "Well, I'm Pakistani," or "I'm," you know,
bro.
"You're
The media
African," or, "You're
has everyone
fucking-"
brainwashed, bro.
No, just American.
It's divisive in itself. It no matter what, no one's ever going to look at. The only time I ever felt like that was possible was 9/11.
when America was like, "We're
No, because
America."
everybody was like, we're fucking all in this shit
America.
together because this is crazy.
And that also might have been an inside job. You know what I mean?
We might have to have him back for a fucking conspiracy
The one
episode
time
with Al the Barber.
The one time we joined up was because they needed us to join up.
Yeah.
They needed. So you ever see War Dogs?
Yeah.
Best part of War Dogs is
I love that movie.
Best part of War Dogs is when they go there. They
First of all, I look like Jonah Hill. What do you think? I didn't
in
see
that
fucking.
movie. Nah, he was huge in that movie. He was the biggest I've ever seen.
Bro,
I've
been compared to Jonah Hill since I'm 17.
You do have a little bit of a Jonah Hill vibe.
Yeah.
Not just the weight, just like fucking
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely helps. Like
No,
if
it
you were
helps,
fucking
yeah.
113
No,
pounds,
yeah,
it wouldn't be so
Yeah.
relatable. But anyway, so in that movie, the best part is when they actually go over there to buy the whatever, to get the to sell the weapons or whatever and get paid for it. When they go to get paid, they go to a warehouse. And what is in the warehouse? All money. So you're getting paid for me and I'm the military guy right in front of the warehouse. And I take, what are you giving us? Okay, how much is that? But when I put it down on the paper and tell them to get you your money. But how he refers to his money is the Godfather's money. And Jonah Hill looks at what's his name and he goes, he just referred to Saddam Hussein as the Godfather. And
I don't remember that line. That's mad funny.
This is how fucking in depth I am.
Yeah.
So, and the guy goes, what else would you call somebody with all this money?
Wow.
America is like the mafia in 1970s on steroids.
On peptides.
On fucking government issued juice, bro. I'm talking about the shit you
the
get
pure
from
shit.
the
reference. The reference.
The shit the actors get, bro, from the doctors.
Peptides. It's called peptides.
Oh, that's what
That's what I said. Peptides.
Oh, perfect. Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Gerard
peptides.
Butler and 300 type shit.
They had their genetic code altered.
They're the mafia times 50 billion. So, and then one conspiracy is the 4 countries without a centralized.
Correct. I know this.
Rothschild.
And one, because let's be real. I mean, if I get whacked, I get whacked.
No, they don't
the
give a fuck about
Rothschilds,
us, bro, we are not on their radar.
The Rothschilds, though, nobody. I hear people saying what about
There's
Bill
more
Gates?
people than the Rothschilds.
What about Bill Gates? Bill Gates is a peasant.
Peasant to this.
He's a fucking peasant to
but
them.
Bill Gates is. I mean, definitely, he's not
to
that
them
level.
He's a peasant.
Nah, but you know what it is?
They were fucking a trillion, a
not
quadrillion.
even worth the money anymore because the government is in debt to them. So
Everybody's
it's just
in debt to them.
There's a running tab.
Yeah.
But the thing is it's not like Gene Rothschild. It's 50,000.
Oh, it's true. It's the whole family tree.
It's gone down.
Yeah.
So Bezos, Zuckerberg,
One for one guy.
And what's
for
his
one
name?
guy.
Get that
Elon
spot
Musk
at the table.
Yeah.
Believe me, they're at the table.
I hear what you're saying.
Because it's one. They're the Rothschild 100 years ago.
Yeah, but they're still peasants. They're peons over there.
I don't know, cuz, bro. Imagine this. Imagine if you were in the room.
Bro, no, they're like a friend. They're like a friend of ours.
But imagine if you were, like,
they're a friend of ours.
Not a friend,
not a friend of mine. They're a friend of ours.
Yes, but to keep it real, imagine if we were in the room, me and him were worth $200 million because our daddy's daddy was loaded.
Yeah,
we just got shit going
it's
on.
all about who you fucking know.
But you were worth $60 million, and you earned it. Your company earned it.
Yeah, but who do I know? It's because of who I know and the power I got from that money that gets you to see the table.
What I'm saying is you would feel like my dick.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You're like Rothschild. You don't even know what it is.
Daddy's money.
Yeah, exactly. To be in a fucking garage creating something the whole world uses.
Yeah, it's true.
I created the internet.
Ego shit.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Believe me, Bezos, Zuckerberg,
he has that mentality.
and Bill Gates got that. My cock
Yeah.
is through my jeans, and you could nobody.
Bezos is on a lot of peptides. You see him?
Major
Look at
peptides.
him. The fuck?
And his wife still cares about Leonardo more.
Of course.
Because just being a
Leo.
Listen, man.
Leo's fucking banging like 19-year-olds. He's 52.
The two richest guys in the world got left over the last 5 years. Gates.
Yeah.
And fucking Bezos.
Yeah.
Don't matter how much money you got, you can't beat Leo.
Broads too. Yeah. You know.
That just goes to show humans, though. People just can't interlock, bro.
No.
You know?
Not anymore.
It's sad because...
Back in the day, they could, though.
No, they didn't interlock either. The wife hated the husband. They just couldn't leave because everybody would look at her like a whore for having...
That's
for
true,
being
too.
divorced and having 2 kids. You know what I mean?
But it was different back then.
They stood loyal, but men weren't good men.
No.
Men would
they were worse than ever.
Yeah, so the woman stayed loyal to you, but you were a piece of shit. You emotionally did not... there
was no balance still. No, nothing. I see what you're saying.
So we were never on a good, you know what I mean? The closest thing is homosexuality. But even them, they can't figure it out because they're sexually attracted to each other. The only relationships that work are relationships that have zero to do with sex.
Platonic.
You know what I mean? So that's why homosexuality isn't even the aces move because, you guys will be friends forever. You won't get mad when somebody doesn't answer the phone call. You won't. Yeah, so he's hanging out with somebody else. What the fuck do I care about? You know, he's still my best friend. You know, he's a blah blah blah. That's why gay. If you guys wanted to have sex with each other, that wouldn't work.
Hey yo,
you know what I mean? So that's the thing. It's really not even the same sex thing. It's same male or female.
No,
thing.
I hear what you're saying.
At the end of the day, you guys want to go with each other, whole relationship is done. Unless you're Jakey Botch and my girl, you know, because that don't ruin anything. That's just like adding on the cake. Like, yes, we get to do that too. But relationships are hard, bro.
Oh, 100%, bro. You don't gotta tell this guy, bro. This guy, he's married, 3 kids. This guy's all the way in, been in,
and it's something to work at. But you
know,
no,
but he's definitely been with his girl for longer than like most people our age. I don't know anybody like. How long you been with your girl?
11 years married, and there's many years before then. At least like
11 married alone.
3 humans that you
correct.
And
she'll kill me for that.
Yeah.
She just posted on the internet.
And the thing is nobody really knows the inner workings of your relationship or anything like that. There are plenty of people that are in his relationship style as far as length and children that hate each other.
That's true.
You know, and I'm not putting that on you.
I hear what you're saying. There's plenty of people who are in that position. Yeah,
like that doesn't say anything, bro.
No.
Like, nobody will ever know the depths of if the relationship is really true to
I guess that's
true what the world sees. You know what I mean? Yep. But it also is for me.
If you make it work that long, though, you make it something work.
For me and my girl, it hasn't even been work. But I wouldn't be opposed to 10 years and 15 and 20 years, like just. You know, this shit takes a little more effort. I don't think we're ever going to get to have effort. I don't know. I just think it was literally like that Kabbalah wrist. God hooked me up because I was laying in bed going, damn, should I have asked for 45 million? But you know what I mean? But I'd be 45 million and hate that I couldn't find what I have now. You know what I mean?
Correct.
And the only reason I care about the 45 million is because I want to provide for the person I have now.
Correct.
So you know what I mean? Like, having 45 million is great, but the reason why I was like, damn, should I have asked for 45 million? Because I want to provide for the love.
There's 2 things I strongly believe: that everything happens for a reason, and that if you really need something, you will get something. Yeah. And if you get to a point where you need
too,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's not asking, you shall receive. It's if you need, you most likely will receive.
Bro,
in most cases.
I hate to be a contrarian, but drug addicts need to be sober. They don't believe they ever will. And that's why they never
It's because they have no belief.
My guy, you need belief. Belief is everything. There are things you need. You have to believe.
But my thing is, I've always found people,
because you believe, probably.
No, I've seen it. It's just it's a consistent trail of like, I've seen people like want something so fucking terribly bad, but they didn't need it. But when they didn't need it, shit happened, and
when they
somehow
didn't need it. You saying?
No, like
when they did.
I've seen people like try a million different jobs, couldn't figure out what they wanted to do, didn't know what they wanted to do in life, couldn't figure it out. But then like a life event happened, something happened. Now like they have nowhere to live. They have to figure something out, and boom, something lands, and they fucking laugh.
But I also believe at the core
that they believe that it would happen.
Because if you hang out with 9 losers, bro, I'll show you the 10th loser.
100%.
You know what I mean? And that's
my dad always. The first thing my dad always said was like, "Who you are, who you around, you hang out with."
If you just believe you're around a bunch of believers, like you might not see that belief in them. You just see, man, this person really needed it and got it. But that belief is deep. But I know what you're saying too.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying too.
So a lot of, and I'm not saying it's like a golden rule. I'm just saying a lot of times, more than not, like sometimes, like you get in
when person hits
when
rock
shit
bottom.
hits the fan, when shit hits the fan. If there's a will, there's a way, and shit happens.
Maybe I'm just opposed because of my whole fucking situation. You know?
Well, everybody has baggage that you're bringing to the table that creates your perspective. Your perspective is all based on something, right? Mm-hmm. We all have a specific perspective. Perspective is something that is, just like we were talking about before, a product of your environment. You can't have that perspective without being a product of that environment to figure out that perspective.
Having that perspective pushed on you.
So if you're carrying everybody has some kind of baggage. If you're carrying certain bags, that's going to shape that perspective no matter what. Whether you like it or not, it's ingrained in us.
Yeah.
The reason why you have struggles, and everybody probably at some point has struggles with spirituality stuff, is just like you also said before, is because it was ingrained in us through religion and through the knowledge that we've received to understand that this is a possibility and these are things we have to fucking think about.
100%. Kanye West said one time, he was like, when you stub your toe, it hurts and everything like that, but over the years, you learn to react the way you do.
You learn from everything. Yeah. If you have a shred.
We always have precedent. It's very rare that a situation happens. Like if this spills or whatever, I have a precedent of what happens when something spills, what to do when something spills. It's not the first time it's happening to me. And my reaction is not
instinct
fresh.
It's an instinct you gained.
My reaction is not, what can I do now to fix this? It's, what did I do before? What did I do before? And that's fucking why he's always like, he says crazy shit, because he's like, I'm going to think how I want to think. You're not going to tell me how to think. And that's what life has done to us. It's taught us how to think. And he's always like, let me think different. You know, and I feel like I'm a lot like that too. I always like to fucking dig a little deeper.
I think most people need to.
Yeah.
That's a thing that most people lack, that it's a good quality.
Fucking bringing around the table with brain dead morons, guys.
Brain dead fucking bozos. I don't know.
Too many of them.
I mean, this is, the world at this point. All right, so I always bring up this to people. And you ever saw the movie Idiocracy?
Yeah. Where the fucking 2 morons are the smartest people in the world.
Bro, that's what can I tell you? You want to hear a mind blowing fact? That movie is the 1984 of our generation.
Yeah.
You know 1984? George Orwell. The book.
COVID, right? Not COVID, but like it was something like that.
You remember 1984? We read it in school.
No,
Everybody read it in school.
I never read it. I read the one about burning books. That one I remember.
Oh, okay.
Fahrenheit 9.
Yeah. All
Fahrenheit
right.
9/11, right?
You're a little younger than me.
No, Fahrenheit 212. Fahrenheit 9/11 was a stupid book.
You're like 7 years younger than me, so you may have not got that. So 1984, it's not even a conspiracy. It's a book written about, basically, without saying it, like one day there's going to be this in your fucking hand.
Yeah.
Right?
I gotta read it.
So it's it was ahead of its time, to say the least. You know what I mean? Idiocracy was fucking spot on. Spot on. We're living in it.
The thing about Idiocracy is it didn't show us the actual smart people at the top that were okay with making it like this. It was like everybody was retarded.
Everyone was dumb, even but you know what? They never showed that there, and they never show it here neither.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, because there are people
but
that
the president,
are extremely
the
smart.
president there was the equivalent of any fucking president we've seen.
And I don't even care about liking Biden because you're against Trump or nothing like that. Like, how?
Right.
What is happening right now? The guy is not speaking right.
First off, this
is going
weird
on?
shit going on there.
This is somebody infiltrated America and is bullying us and is like, watch what I make of your fucking country. Honestly, bro, same thing with Trump, my guy. I think Trump fucking ruined the country.
I mean, bro,
I think we were a lot of people like to
what
say,
were our two choices? Shit flavored ice cream or shit flavored ice cream?
See what is it called? Are you trying to refer to South Park?
No.
South Park so good at current events. They were voting for a school mascot, and it was two ridiculous mascots.
Yeah,
but they're poking fun at, are you going to vote for a shitting taco or like, it was like, what is happening right now? These are our options. So people will say like Obama fucked shit up because it was so divisionary, like with the race shit. I don't think any black president could have been a president without that being a topic. I don't really think
there's still a lot of racism in this country.
I think he helped the beginning. But Trump came in, bro, and acted like a fucking Jersey Shore episode.
Yeah.
And it was
like Snooki took over.
Listen, I'm all about let's fuck around and joke. Let's be crazy. Let's be.
No, he was like trolling, but seriously.
But being the president is supposed to have some fucking respect.
Well, that's why I would say Obama was decent.
Stand on.
Obama at least had
class.
Tact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when he spoke, you could respect him. Like he wasn't like some jerk off.
Yeah.
Like
Trump is wild, bro.
But the past two that we've had here,
but that's what America
has been jerk offs.
But that's what America is, bro. America are people who, like me, want to stand on what they fucking believe and say. But I have that thought of like, hey, wait a minute. If I'm gonna be in that position, I can't be like that. I can't have my regular American personality of like, fuck you fucking herb. I have to be presidential.
You can.
Nowadays, that's why I'm, you know what I mean? That's why I really want to run for office like later on in my life.
Me too.
I'm not back to, bro, like I said, full
lobotomies,
circle.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. But like on some real shit, you start as a fucking alderman or whatever, or a little state. I mean, the fuck is the guy veto for a borough president? You know what I mean? Like you start little things like that. And you rub, that's all politics is rubbing shoulders and being
of course.
liked.
I just don't want to do none of that.
Yeah.
Realistically, I don't want to do none of that. You seem like you're into the chess.
Yeah.
See, I'm not.
But I'm also not into like evil. I'm into evil chess. But I'm not trying to fuck anybody over unless I feel like you need to be fucked. You know what I mean? Like, but most people like you guys, bro, I'm not trying to, I'm playing chess in life and I'm not trying to defeat you. I'm trying to play chess against the whoever I'm playing over there. And you guys could be on the same team with me and we could play chess. When I have an opponent, that's a different thing, you know? Yeah, then the evil comes out. But like right now, I just, you're the knight, you're the, you know what I mean?
I'm the fucking rook. I don't know.
I don't ever want anybody to be my pawn because being a pawn is like, that's like the dispensable person. I don't want I don't want anybody to be dispensable that's on my team. I don't ever want to have pawns. But when I go against them, you know what I mean? Or fucking have I do like it. But this is all real, bro. Like my conversation with you is not to play chess. It's like I fucking enjoy people.
No, yeah. I can tell.
I'm good at enjoying people. So why not be good at playing chess too? You know what I mean? Because I know what's up.
No, but I'm saying as far as fucking politics, you got to be able. That's all it is.
But I'm not fake. That's the cool thing.
That's the problem.
I'm good at.
No, but that'll be your problem in politics.
Yeah. I'm good at being liked, and it's not being fake. You know, a lot of people are good at being liked, but they're fake. There's this one guy I know that I won't say his name or anything like that because it would fucking. But he's so good at being what you want. If I'm talking to you, I'm going to be Jake, and I hope Jake is what you enjoy. He is so good at being what you, and that is so. I look up to him for that. Because it's
an art.
That's the type of person I want to be my manager. That's the type of person I want to be in rooms for me. Because I don't want to fuck nobody over. I don't want to be deceitful. But you, my guy.
Go ahead.
You, my guy, will be exactly who you need. You know what I mean? Like who? Because people need people.
You know, politicians all have one of those people. So you're basically looking for your little fixer over there. That might be him.
Exactly. So you see how I was just like in awe of what you do with the things.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that to play chess. This is what those other people do. They're good at going.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Wow, you do
yeah.
all this, good for you.
Correct.
Like, I do it because I was always taught, bro. My grandfather and my father was so fucking monumental in my life, even if he's an idiot. He always said, never make fun at someone else's expense. And he did such a good job of passing on to me what my grandfather stood for, because my grandfather died when I was young, but me and my grandfather were like best friends. He died when I was in 6th grade. So granted, I was, those monumental years, but like when you're older, sometimes you want to ask like, hey, Pop, how would you do this? So my father has done a good job of passing that on to me. What he passed on to me from my grandfather is my grandfather could talk to the president or a homeless person. And
Talks from the same.
And it's brought with the same energy and brought with everything the same.
I was taught similar.
You know what I mean? So that's why when
my grandma was like that.
I'm truly interested in like, damn, bro, this is actually really cool. Like, this is really nice. And same with, I'm happy for you. I like that. I love people who got something going. You know what I mean?
100%.
And it's genuine.
You should only be happy. Like people who like aren't happy for people really just hate themselves usually, or they're judging themselves
Like
and like
said.
projecting it on another person. That's what it is.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So like you have to be happy. You should be happy. You should only want to be happy for people, because why? What is it going to do for you to hate on?
Stopping your life.
But don't get me wrong. There's also always going to be things that fucking irk us and just we don't like as people, or whatever the fucking case might be. It's going to be like that.
So this will bring me back to circle, like I always say.
A lot of full circle. This might be the full circle
no
with
joke.
Jakey Botch. Name of the episode. Write it down.
Life comes in infinity circles, bro. It always comes back, like in conversation, everything. But what I was saying is, I hate that when that happens.
It's the worst.
The worst, because I was about to say something.
It happens on podcasting all the time. Don't worry about it. I do it every fucking episode.
Just talking about that?
We were talking about how shit. I don't even fucking know either, bro. I'm fucking shot. Who the fuck knows anymore? Everything. Dead ass, bro. This is my 3rd podcast in a row, 3 days straight.
So
my mind's melted, bro.
Fuck, man. What the fuck?
We were just on a good path. Something about full circle. We just got to something to infinity circle.
Because I sometimes get so like lost in the like, bro, watch what I'm about to tell you.
But you know what?
I want you to understand.
The greatest thoughts are ones that are like that just go right through.
Fucking monumental.
And you fucking lose it.
Fuck.
I don't know. We could have him fucking bring it back, but
Yeah,
I don't think we should go that. We shouldn't go that far.
Yeah, it'll come back. It'll come back.
Yeah, just fucking.
Let me have him do. I'll let you think about it, but I want to do something real quick for
same.
for people. Can we bring up some of the I now knowing? See, this is gonna be more fun for me, because now knowing that he's not 100% Italian, this is gonna be even funnier for me to do it right now. I want to fucking have a little test with Jakey Botch right now.
All the Italian things.
Italian foods. I want to see your pronunciations on these foods.
Yeah, like my pronunciations, or fucking this
No,
guy,
like
this guy's pronunciations.
You give general thoughts, pronunciations, whatever you're feeling for each photo. I'll let you just go off.
All right, you ready?
Thank God I got glasses. That's honestly, to me, that's super shy.
That's super side.
I'm right for that.
That's super side.
That's
You got
super
it.
shy.
You got
I
it.
might be a little less Italian than you, but I'm definitely more Italian than you. It's super shy.
That's all right. So 1 for 1.
I'm not a big fan of super side. Super side is like pepperoni, but it has this like weird cleaning product flavor in it that I don't like. It's like that.
It's the cure of it. Gives it something
it's got
to
that,
it.
No, that little.
I like super side though. I gotta be honest.
It's cool. I can only have a couple.
Like on a
pieces of it,
fucking
the
on an
age.
anti-pass plate.
The aging.
I have to. I don't even honestly see. I don't know what that is. Focaccia bread.
Bam.
Fuck no focaccia. Yeah, that's the focaccia.
Yeah,
With a
you
little
guys nailed it.
rosemary
2 for
in
2.
it.
2 for 2.
Biscotti. What are you kidding me?
Biscotti.
Right? That's what that is?
Yeah.
But the thing is the best biscotti I ever had was Starbucks biscotti. It wasn't even fucking known as biscotti.
The best cheese and ham croissant I've ever had. It's fucking Starbucks.
That bacon and Gouda.
The egg and cheese,
really good.
Yeah, it is.
Really
For fast food, it's not the worst.
I love Dunkin' Donuts bacon, egg and cheese, bro.
You just like the 2 for $5.
No, bro, it's. I know what I'm gonna get, bro.
Yeah, true.
A bacon, egg, and cheese.
Let me ask you, at Dunkin'
good.
Donuts, which is by far, let me tell you, I hate Dunkin' Donuts. Their coffee is trash.
More in that beer?
He got another one. Get it.
No, but wait, you finished
No,
that one?
we got another one.
Yeah, let me
Dunkin'
try
Donuts is fucking trash. But if you get a bacon, egg, and cheese there,
coffee wise,
it's trash.
I don't.
The bacon, egg, and cheese there. What's the bread choice you're doing over there?
Plain bagel. What is that? Wait, what is that one looks like? It's gonna hit.
There's another one.
That one looks.
Actually, that's mango. He'll like that shit.
Oh, mango?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm sorry. That is, listen, has nothing to do with race. But I see a black can and I just think Guinness. I think dark. That's mango?
It's mango creamsicle IPA.
See, that's something I like.
Yeah, you might like that.
Horrible advertisement of mango, though, honestly.
Black can doesn't really represent mango to me.
No.
Black can is rare, too.
This is kind of cool because, he's like eating a creamsicle and shit like that. But, like, bro, this was...
Treehouse is very official. If you don't know about Treehouse, you drank a couple of them tonight. They're official.
Was pink and, like, turquoise or pink,
all their other ones pretty much are.
Pink and orange.
It's weird that one's black. It's never been black.
Bad marketing.
It doesn't represent the flavor of the beer.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I hear what you're saying.
But this is marketing, cuz if I saw this other thing,
let me tell you something. Beer can art's a big business, bro. Big fucking business. You better get ready to fucking sip that before it makes another fucking mess.
I did good at this one. No, but everything marketing. You don't think the Coca-Cola bottle spent millions of hours?
100%. McDonald's logo, all that shit.
Everything, bro. There's focus groups.
Oh, yeah.
With companies that only have 3 workers.
The market research they do just to pick one of those things is insane.
Exactly.
Big corporations is a next level.
Color codes. That's why fucking XFL. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. All their uniforms look like horrible custom Madden uniforms. Like, where's the focus group? But I guess maybe that's what they're trying to make. They're trying to make it like a video game fucking, A
couple of my boys have a couple of their like theme songs like for the teams and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
In the XFL?
Yeah, 2 of my boys actually.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. They also do shit with the WWE.
I heard the XFL is doing really good like right now.
I mean,
a lot of
people
NFL,
are watching it, and also people are looking for shit to bet on. Let's be honest.
They're
just looking for shit to bet on.
Very smart take. And the more they could gain knowledge on it, especially in a new market, because
plus, bro, people this time of year are bored. This is when the degenerates are bored.
It's the sickest thing is because that's so good because you know what? When NFL's over, we'll run. We're not going to try to compete.
Can I tell you something? It's a great business model.
Great model.
Great.
Yeah, like all right.
They just got to get it to
work. If you only sell crack fucking January through June, who the fuck is selling crack July through December? Literally, that's exactly what XFL is doing. And
they're
honestly,
smart. Good business model.
Cool. You could only do that with sports. Like, what else is like seasonal? Nobody wants ices in the winter. I know fucking Ralph's Ices is only in the summer, but fuck it. Let's start selling ices in the winter.
I just remember I forgot to tell you, though.
Somebody wants to eat an ice in the winter.
Bagel, I have to go back to this. Bagel from fucking Dunkin' Donuts is blasphemous.
How long have we been? How long have we been?
What? I don't know. What are we at? All right, so we'll start to wrap this up.
I don't care because the thing
this is the longest episode we've ever done.
The only reason I don't care is because maybe podcast format, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but
more and more and more
Instagram clips and you know what I mean, getting good things. That's why it doesn't matter anymore. Because now it's about Instagram clips.
I hate to say it.
Sad.
I fucking hate it because I want people to enjoy the full thing.
Format. I know, but bro,
you're right. I hate to say it.
But the thing is it's those.
But you know what? Like you said, those core group of people that really follow you will
enjoy the long format.
But they're gonna enjoy the clips more.
Yeah, of course.
He's 100%
yeah,
right.
the clips are gonna hit.
Yeah, but the core fan base will say, "Oh, let me check. This is good. This one's the best.
Like that one?
Best one so far." Guy gave me the best one last.
Save the best for last.
Yeah, very true. Very good. Wow, this is really good. This is an IPA, but it's like those fucking.
Next time I'm gonna have all the fruity joints for you. I already know that's what you into is the fucking.
This is like the ones I was talking about. Like this
and that's an IPA.
I can taste the cream.
That's like 9%, bro.
Yeah, see, that's cool.
That's scary too.
That'll get you drunk, but it still tastes good. Oh yeah,
but a fucking croissant only at fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
Nah,
croissant
I
only.
do plain bagels.
Croissant only.
Bagel.
What do you do? You don't got good bagels in Staten Island over there?
Of course, but
you got decent bagels over there.
If I could get a good bagel Nah, the thing is the good bagel paired with the Dunkin'. It's the whole mixture, bro. The shit.
You're doing
bagel,
it all wrong. I said what I said.
The shit bagel with the because you
Croissant
go to some
only
of these
over
delis, bro. You ever see? They don't cook fresh bacon for you. They have a pile of bacon that's already
That's true
cooked.
too.
and
At
they-
my spot, they do that, but I
they
gotta tell you, it still
reheat.
tastes good.
Like my Poppy's breakfast, bro. My grandfather on my
Next
spot.
time we gotta have them do a fucking Long Island food tour and show them that like we ain't fucking peasants out here.
Nah,
we got good food
I
out here,
hate
bro.
Bacon, egg, and cheeses, bro.
Really?
Unless they're fresh cooked bacon. I like bacon, egg, and cheeses.
Because I'm a bacon
I like
and cheese
bacon,
guy.
egg, and cheese at diners because they cook the bacon fresh, bro. Bacon, I can't eat any bacon.
I make my own bacon, egg, and cheeses like a fucking
Those
artist.
smack, bro.
Yeah.
Those smack because you what? It's fresh bacon.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not curled up.
No,
disgusting.
and I hate when it's not cooked. That's disgusting.
Yeah, come on, cuz
Yeah.
when I was younger, I used to get bacon, egg, and cheese and peel the fat off because it's nasty.
First
bacon.
off, I only go to the one spot. He knows the spot near me, and it's only I'm telling you, it's only crispy bacon over there. The shit is not fresh, but it's like it could have been.
This is really
you like that? I'm glad.
because it's like got IPA, but it's like
I
it
put
really
peop-
does taste like an ice cream.
Bro,
It's like
you have to understand. I run a fucking group full of beer nerds
cuz
from
what
all over the
fuck,
fucking
did you
country.
just shoot yours down. How much was there?
No, it took a little
He
bit.
only took
Oh,
a
I was
little
about
sip.
to say,
yeah.
All right, let's finish this though. Let's
go.
finish
Yeah,
this
jump
because I
back to-
I gotta see his
Let's
fucking
go.
reaction to some of
I've
these.
been a 3 for 3 so far.
You're 3 for 3.
Not bad. That's Galamar. That's Galamar Fra Diablo.
Diablo.
That's Galamar. That's the thing. You come down to the place I work at, you get Galamar Fra Diablo. The thing about the Fra Diablo is they put little pieces of pepper inside the fryer. So they fry the Fra Diablo. What they Galamar Fra Diablo. That's got no Diablo. You need a little Diablo in that.
All right.
See, that one's good right there.
That's good.
That's your lobster tail.
Nah.
What is
close.
What is it?
It's a Schviadel.
That's your
It's a
Schweierdel.
fucking Schviadel.
That's what people call a Schweierdel.
That's a Schviadel.
See, I always knew the Schweierdel is your dick.
There's two ways of saying it.
Yeah?
You do the Schvoyadel. There's like Schvoyadel or there's Schviadel. I say Schviadel
For what?
for that.
Oh, so the broad sucks on your Schweierdel.
Right on the Schviadel.
For dessert, we eat the Schweierdel.
Piscadil, fucking everything.
That's it right there. The broad sucks on your Schweierdel. For dessert, we eat the Schweierdel. That right
Bingo.
there, boom. You know how to. I hate to question your editing skills, but you know how like my the sports ones where half the screen is like me speaking and then the bottom screen. I'm like Kanye West right now. Kanye West, and we're gonna do that. And he's gonna put on the bottom of it like while he's talking. He's nuts. And the sickest thing,
He's a fucking visionary.
the sickest thing is when you're watching that interview, the guy who edits doesn't do what
Oh,
Kanye
he's
West
pissed too. He's like, you're not fucking changing my
but
artistic
he
vision.
also doesn't do what Kanye
Yeah.
West says. So Kanye West is just, hey, we gonna put that, and it's not there. But for that, what I would say is like, on the top is my face, and then on the bottom is, you know what I mean, like a guy holding this, and then when I say Schviadel, that. But yeah, so that's me being a visionary. I really
nailed it.
I really
like
feel
that.
like I'm Kanye West. I just don't make beats as good as him and rap as good.
By the way, I heard your joint, bro. You did the whole
no?
auto tune and everything.
Yeah,
you
it's
was
good.
hitting the melodies
No, I
though.
definitely have really good melodies.
You
and
was
shit.
hitting with the melodies, bro.
No.
I was a music producer, and I gotta be honest.
That's
I
my
pride
thing.
myself on knowing music. I listen to that shit, and I'm like, damn, like,
No, melody wise, I'm
yeah,
fucking
bro.
aces.
Straight
Like,
up, respect.
I hit pockets like Young Thug, like my brain works different.
How long did you do music? When did you stop?
Like a year and a half. I'll still like fucking hang out at my house.
But you did it for like a year and a half.
yeah, and like 3 years. You know what I mean? And
How'd you get into music from your cousin?
nah, my uncle used to do music and everything like that, and like we just fucking every kid tries to fucking like write raps on a piece of paper at some point, and then it was just like when you hear yourself, like when you go to a real engineer.
Oh yeah, it's a different world.
You don't have to be like, if you're just good at cadence, like I went to the back of the gym and him and the rapper the sim, the rapper the Kim. That's a very simple rhyme technique. But if your rhyme technique is very intricate, but you do have that
cadence,
that's all compression is. Compression is time
pockets,
and the way these electronic compression, EQs, and all that thing works. If you're good at that, they can make you like
of course.
God.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is get your first, and you hear yourself, and the guy who's good at doing the mute, and you're like, oh boy. And then you find yourself in there. You'll never find yourself if the guy who's recording you can't record you good, which is 99.
Engineer is everything, and there's not
everything, and they get no respect.
Oh, 100%. They get zero credit for nothing.
So there's millions of guys that have been Michael Jordan at
Plus,
rapping.
they got to deal with people who most of them suck at making music, and they sit there and have to deal with that all day on top of it.
Exactly. They're not dealing with the Beatles all the time.
Yeah.
So if you go in there and there are plenty of Michael Jordans that had to deal with horrible engineers that never got to see that they were Michael
100%.
Jordan. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like guys, and they were like, fuck, I suck because the compression wasn't right and it wasn't making it easy. It really is all breath control to it.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, the microphone is just, when we speak, the only reason we're speaking in
vibrations.
That's all it sounds like to somebody who doesn't understand our language.
Yeah,
you know, and it's the tongue. Why Percocet is the greatest word? Watch this. Percocet. Major drum word.
All sorts of lips infractions.
What's that called? I forget what the word's called when in engineering and shit. But yes, it's all drum sounds. And when guys are good at rapping is when they use their syllables.
Syllables.
No, not syllables. Sibilants. Sibilants are the. And a good rap, if you really pay attention to it, is filled with sibilants. I want you to. But they use words, how we talk in our pockets. And
I hear what you're saying.
You know
That's
what I'm
like
saying?
Alliterations make that.
That's why Percocet is such a good rap word, because Percocet. I want to do Percocet. And then you rhyme with Percocet. That's why. But go ahead.
Yeah, let's keep it going.
I like
good
to be
sidetrack.
monumental, cause I like to be monumental. I like to put people on game. Listen, that could be Italian wedding soup. Close. Minestrone?
Getting there.
Pasta Vazzo?
Bam!
Pasta Vazzo is always made with those circle noodles?
Not always, but
that's main.
It's a good one.
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
I gave you fucking.
Sometimes it's like the little curved ones.
What did I give you? Minestrone?
Those are three.
Italian wedding? Pasta Vazzo.
They're three good ones.
Three major staples in the Italian soup world.
I give him that one. What is he? He's 5 for 5. He even knew how to see. He had the extra pronunciation on Schmiedel.
Since I say it, so gotta give me.
We'll give you 5 for 5.
It's Cavata.
Gavadil.
Yeah,
Gavadil, you call it. Gavadil. Gavadil. No, Gavadil.
Gavadil.
Yeah.
What's the meat though?
It's like a pork ragu.
It's not bad. I've never seen that one before though. It looks good.
It looked good, right?
What is that? It's a French dish. Italians don't serve you like that. That must be a French guy. French guy cooking Italian.
Perfect.
Oh, matter of fact, most restaurants now are what? Mexican. Mexican guy cooks your Italian food. Mexican guy. The only restaurant that don't hire a Mexican guy to cook the food, Chinese restaurant. Chinese guy cooks your Chinese food. And the thing is that's not even Chinese food. That's American Chinese.
That's true.
You want Chinese food, you're eating fucking frog legs and shit like that. Yo, but no joke.
If you get this one, I'll be impressed.
No, I'm definitely not.
I'll be impressed.
That looks like fucking ramen noodles to me. It looks like fried fucking what's the Chinese soup?
Oh,
No,
like lo mein?
No, like Naruto.
That's closest to lo mein.
No, wait. What are those restaurants? Not
ramen? No, pho or pho?
No, ramen. Yeah, it is ramen.
Pho has noodles too.
So ramen is the bullshit. Ramen is the bullshit packets, but they also have ramen restaurants, right? Yeah, so okay, ramen. That's what I was.
That's a capellini cake.
Capellini? I never heard of
Capellini cake. You want to know what you never heard of? Rob Keys. You see the name on top of that shit?
It's a great restaurant. Guess who cooks
you gotta come. You gotta come there with me.
Guess who cooks your Rob Keys?
Who?
Mexican guy named Jose. Why? Rob Keys is like from over here?
It's official.
Really?
Official.
Why? It's from Long Island?
It's in Northport. It's
what
official.
Is that closer to Montauk than this?
Next time I'll have some capellini cakes for you.
I swear to God, this is no joke. Halfway to Boston.
It fucking is.
You go to Montauk, get on a boat, you're in Boston in 30 minutes.
It's true.
That looks pretty good. What is it, like
it's fire.
ramen?
So it's fried thin spaghetti in like a sauce.
It's not
Shit is
as
fire.
good as what's the fried fucking bread with cheese?
Oh, like a spadini, a mozzarella spadini?
Spadini.
Like a spadini.
A spadini blows that out of the
I love a
water, cuz.
spadini. He makes spadini too.
Italian bread, cheese, eggs, and fucking.
Yep. Mozzarella
Fry that
spadini is my
shit.
favorite.
Spadini.
That's my shit.
That's how you do the spadini.
Yo, give him 2 points for that one for saying the spadini.
So I'm
He gets
like
2 points on that.
10, even
Yeah,
though
you're
I
12 for
haven't-
fucking 2.
Even though I haven't figured out the last 4.
12 for 2.
Ropekis, we got to go there one day.
No, for real.
That's fucking Tony Soprano's favorite. What are you kidding me? Gobble up. Capicola. It's Capicola.
No, don't ever say
They're
that.
horrible.
But
You
yeah,
know what pissed me off?
one of my favorite videos from you is when you fucking did the video in Tony Soprano's driveway.
Oh, yeah.
That's classic.
So, you know what that was? That was the I'm back bitches on the new page.
Oh, that's what it was?
That
That's
was
the
I'm
best.
back bitches on the new page. Because have you ever seen the YouTube that me and my cousin do where it's like we spoof Sopranos?
I need to see this,
You
dude.
never seen that?
See,
Cuz?
plug it, bro. This is people need to know.
Yeah, we do a spoof on Sopranos.
Oh, I can't.
It's Jakey Botch and his Irish associate. You know, because I'm kinda, but you know why? Because I'm always talking about my cousin.
I know you say
Being
he's the Irish,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So it's Jakey Botch
But
and his
I don't
Irishman.
know why I didn't realize he was your cousin, but it makes it more. It's even better to me now that it's like
That
your
it's
family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, he's my best friend.
It's
He's
the best.
My brother. He's like, you know.
I told you when you got here, I said, you were like, you know, wait till people see that it's like my clique that's even the best part
So
about me.
what
And I was like, yo, not for nothing. You just from our conversation, you know, like, I'm not some like super fucking fan. I don't even know half the shit. I know you enough though. And when I see
Dialed in Pete, the fact that you know
the dialed in Pete shit,
And
that
he's-
shit cracks me
he's
the
always-
fuck up.
Hey, bro, for a long
That
time,
shit
he didn't
cracks
even have
me
a phone,
up.
bro. The guy still has Metro PC. Like he's the most, like he's, you know, some
Bro,
people,
he's
some
funny.
people-
Even his mannerisms.
Some people, he's the greatest.
He's
the most
funny, bro.
Interesting person
He's
I've
funny.
ever met, bro. He
All
literally
your videos on him when he's dialed in.
bro.
It's the best.
Bro, he was on. So that started because he was on bed, and we were in AC, and Dialed in Pete is a degenerate gambler, but he wants to win. He's not a degenerate gambler like there's 10 games on today. I got 10 plays.
Right.
He's like Arnold Rothstein,
Okay.
but it's very hard because gambling's just hard.
No kidding.
Even if you're only playing one game a day. So he's very like, I just want to have that one play that hits. If I hit at 1 o'clock, I don't need to be in the 4 o'clocks. I don't need to be in the 8 o'clocks. Other degenerate gamblers need to be on every game. You'll never win like
he's
that.
a smart gambler.
Yeah, and he still sucks.
Everybody
at it.
fucking
Everyone
takes
sucks.
a bath, bro.
So we're in AC, bro. My boy Joe Dags is one of those. I got 13 parlays in and
Yeah.
12 team parlays for $7.
That's everyone I know.
You know, so and Pete is he'll have a good amount of money on a game. So nobody wants to hear the guy who's got a 15-leg $5 parlay.
Yeah, trying to hit $1 million or $5.
Yeah, you could win.
Yeah. But
million,
you ain't hitting.
But my guy, you could only lose 5. So I
Yeah.
don't care about your.
Yeah, this guy's high
What's
stakes.
his name needs 13 more yards. I'm trying to win this game.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So he was just going off about, you know, everybody. They know. And he was like, I'm dialed, you know?
That's where it came from. You said he was dialed.
Yeah, he was going to bed just talking about how he's dialed in. And he's just, bro. And he doesn't want to be recorded. Anytime he sees me recording,
He gets pissed?
He goes,
Oh.
like, stop. Come on with that. Come on. Like, he's that legendary and he's not trying for anybody.
The shit's funny.
But that's what I live for.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
being
Yep.
Great Kills
Yep.
legend.
Yep.
Everybody you see filming themselves now is trying to be Dialed in Pete. And they couldn't even fucking
Hack
smell
it.
his jock strap. Do you understand what that is? You know how and with the likes I get, with the exception I get, I'll never lose. Shit, I'm just trying to have fun. With the other no name, I mean, I don't even want to talk about the fucking people, but with those people we were talking about before, why they've lost it is because what I'm getting, I got to be something. And trying to be something.
Try hard.
You lose what the little spark you had in the beginning, my guy.
Yeah.
That's why nobody scares me, because nobody could stop this freight train, cuz I'm not. The brakes broke off this shit and the thing is downhill and it's just get out of the way, cuz we're coming. There's no brakes to stop. These other guys are, you know, they got their little downhill and everybody likes my shit. Oh my God, now it's uphill because I can't come up with another thing. You know, and I got no coal in the back of the engine because I used all my coal on that downhill run. You know,
Yeah, I love it.
Fucking suck,
My favorite, the latest, newest shit that you've been doing is that, but he just did it way harder than he normally does it.
It's just
But
a
the
bar
subtleties,
of like, you suck.
I love that.
Of you're fucking, and I don't want to be mean.
No.
But it's just like, shut the fuck up when a boss is in the room. You know? Everybody's a boss till the boss walks in the room.
That's right.
Everybody's a gangster till the gangster walks in the room. Everybody's a bus driver till the best bus driver walks in the room. Whatever case may be.
Yep.
You know, whatever. Everybody's a chef till Gordon Ramsay walks in the fucking room. Now you're just a guy who could maybe learn from Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, you could prepare his fish.
Yeah, and get yelled at for not doing it right. So I'm fucking just starting to yell at people for not doing it right.
Speaking of fish, let's keep it moving here.
And they piss me off that they get fucking... Is mortadella the same thing as mozzarella?
No, I should have put that on there. Mortadella is good. Mortadella is like a high-end bologna. It's like a high-end bologna.
I'm not as Italian as they might have thought I was.
That's good for them to know. That makes it even better.
This is why, and I love it because people are like, is this kid on drugs? Does he do drugs?
Bro, you know how many people probably think you're fucking a perkhead?
Yo.
They're fucking retards.
My girlfriend and her whole friend group, I dated her for like a couple months back when we were younger.
Okay.
I wasn't internet.
Yeah.
I get internet. They're like, what happened to this kid? Like, what happened to this kid?
Nothing.
Nothing happened to this kid. I'm legend. That's what happened to this kid. Yeah, I take a perk here and there if I want to. But my guy, you ain't never seen a freight train like you're about to see. And I pride myself on my girl having the best person on the planet. And that's what she gets to see in me, because she gets to see, you know, you guys get to see, like, I'm sure I've probably kind of blown away a little expectations of how you thought I was. Like, I don't know if what impression that you might have been under that.
No, I'll be dead real with you. The second you said, you acted like, yeah, no, I'm with it, I'm coming through. I was just like, no, this guy's different. This guy's a real motherfucker. This guy's a chill dude. I immediately had a new level of respect the second you said that, because I was like, I feel like the fuck am I? Well, who the fuck are we? Why the fuck?
You have that thing that I have, that, and I've always been blessed with this. God gave this to me, and I always yell at my mother for not understanding. I have always known people off the bat.
Yeah, me too. I can read.
People who have been adults in my family. Not in my family, but adults who my family have met. I've always been like,
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
And what happens 10 years? My adult family figures, yeah, that guy wasn't good.
Yeah.
Or, man, this guy's aces. Like, I've just always...
some people just have that...
The power of discernment.
It's just...
You just understand when people are dishonest, cuz.
Yeah.
And I feel like you had that. That's why I feel like you're... Honestly, I don't know what... Just something about you that I feel like you're not one of those people that are major taken back by. A lot of people are taken back
I just respect the art. The art of your gimmick is what I respect, and that's how I got the original respect. The respect that I built off of this is a different type of respect.
Yeah.
A respect of the art and a respect of the person are two totally different things. You know what I'm saying?
It really ain't a gimmick. Like I said, when I'm alone, if I didn't have any camera, I'm still doing...
Yeah, but that's your fucking...
Yeah, but I just like to do
that's your gimmick.
And here to move the dough. Yeah, it's
anyway, it's a fucking high-end baloney, dude. That's what it is. It's a fucking high-end baloney.
But I just like to do these things I'm doing. I like to just do it. Whether I'm alone or for the internet. I just like to do
When did you start doing all that shit?
In church, cuz.
Are you serious?
No, I've always been like that for my family. Honestly, my dad always used to enjoy me too. My dad always used to enjoy me.
Because you'd always be like exaggerating what they do type of thing?
Yeah. So not even just what they would do, just like my father used to get a kick out of me. My mother and my mother's brother are like, they'll fucking laugh at if all I got to do is breathe. You know, and my father always used to say, your mother and your uncle, which is my mother's brother, your mother and your Theo David were always my biggest fans, because they will laugh at everything. But my father used to get a kick out of me. The one person that looks at me like, he's my little nephew that I used to wipe his ass, like he doesn't.
The guy in the music?
Yeah, Derek. Derek, who's good friends with JoJo and everything.
That's what I was at. Yeah, I was wondering if it was him.
You know, because he was always...
Kind of like a bigger brother figure.
Yeah, you know, and I'm always just like, yeah, that's Jake. What do you mean? What do you appreciate about Jake? Like, you know, he can't fathom how
Like what there is. Yeah.
Because I'm just his little nephew.
Yeah.
That was pissing his pants and shitting himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there was never any like, this kid is, you know, he kind of gets it now. Like when we're at the mall and somebody asks for my picture.
That was going to be one of my questions for you. Have you gotten to a point where you go around in Staten Island and people is like, I want to pick?
The first time I really felt it was in Miami. It was sick.
Really?
So weird, bro. I was in Miami and that was when I did mushrooms in front of the Versace mansion.
Yeah, I saw that one
so
too.
I had that whole good night or whatever. And one guy's like, bro, you're the guy. This is when TikTok and everything. Because TikTok, that's the good thing about TikTok. TikTok will stretch far and beyond.
Yeah.
Instagram is very personal. And you have to grow from here and keep going. But it will be a real fan base. TikTok will get you all the way over there. And they'll just know of you. They might, TikTok is wild. So anyway, we're in Miami and they're like, yo, blah, blah, blah. And yo, you're always with that white boy who raps. They kind of knew me through Squiz, which was sick. They knew me through Squiz, so that was awesome. And then later on in the night, I'm walking and another guy noticing me. And bro, this is in Miami.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So sick. Boston was a big city I was in that I got noticed in. I've been in LA, never got noticed in LA. Like shit like that. But it's a great feeling.
I'm sure.
It's beautiful. And
especially if you are appreciative of it, because some people would be fucking bothered by it. Yeah.
Not even bothered by it, because they love it deep down, but they try to act like,
they try to cool guy it. Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Inside there. Outside, I'm like, yo, this is fucking great. Thank you so much. Yeah. Not just humble, just like still blown away by it. Yeah, humble. They are, that's probably happening. You know why, bro? What I always say about that other fucking guy who shall remain nameless, he was never cool. He was never cool. No girls ever said, look how handsome he is. Like nothing ever was good for him. He might have got teased. That's not fun. So finally, when you get a little something, you think you're fucking too good for this. I was always liked. And if I wasn't liked, it was the kids that were mad because I was liked.
Yep.
Anybody who wanted to fight me in junior high school was mad because I was a little handsome kid and I felt the way I felt and I didn't care. Fuck this kid, If I was hated, it was because I was me. But I was liked. That kid, he might have never been hated. He was always off the grid. Nobody even gave a fuck.
Who the fuck knows?
So now when somebody finally notices you, you think who the fuck you are.
Probably true.
That'll never happen. Because I'm just...
That's not where you came from.
I was brought up too, what's that new TikTok thing? Well, don't worry, mama. You brought up a gangster. You know what I mean?
I ain't never seen that shit. I told you, bro, I'd be real with you. The only reason I have a TikTok is because this guy made one for the podcast.
Yeah.
That's it. I just never been on the shit.
It's brain melting.
That's why I can't do it.
Brain melting.
I don't got enough time in the day to even go down that.
60-year-olds.
60-year-olds. Oh yeah. At this point, you're right. It is. Not even the boomers are on it. Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
They melted us, bro. Yeah, the boomer didn't.
I think it's worse with the young kids though, because I see.
I don't know, because it's pretty fucking even.
It's probably even.
It's very even.
He's probably right.
So blown away. The kids only know that.
It's just the fucking action of being able to quickly go through shit that people are addicted with it.
Kanye West said they did a study that what releases dopamine and why they did it for Tinder. Swiping. Tinder isn't like.
It's also such a repetitive thing. Like it's just,
bro. These things are studied.
Yeah,
billions of dollars are put into it. It's not us three trying to figure out what glass they like. It's 500 million into figuring out what glass they like. Me and you come up with these are the Wu-Tang things we're gonna put on it, and this is gonna be the Wu-Tang glass. The $1 billion corporation made 30
tested them 50
glasses
times, different test groups,
and monitored if your eyes went like this.
Yeah.
Or if your heartbeat went like, yo, when you got billions on the line,
I know,
bro,
it's crazy.
Imagine
what Pfizer does.
You see, exactly. You set up these colors because you like them to the eyes and everything like that. They set up these colors because they know.
No, that's the color. Yeah.
They know.
Yeah, that's why Mr. Beast has 50 million likes on everything.
I don't even know what the fuck he's doing.
No, he does though. He has a
sometimes I think people slip into it.
I think he has a science.
No, he probably is a smart guy, but some people slip into it because like fucking the people we're talking about don't have a science. They slipped into it, and then the big guys come and they tell you, "Hey, we like you. Let me see what you got." and they test you out. And sometimes you think, I did this. And the big guys go, yeah, you did this. Now you're done. But when you play games with the big guys and you go, yeah, no, I know. Listen, I'm big, but I can only do this because of you. I know. That's when you keep rising up the ladder, cuz.
Yeah, that's Mr. Beast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's Mr. Beast.
These rappers, I want my masters. This is my music. This is your music. This is your music. I don't give a fuck how good you make or how good you're. It's because you're my. This is what I always tell people. I don't care how short and Jewish the lawyer is. I don't care what nationality and what physical attributes he has. On the inside, they all talk like a gangster. So this is your music, kid? Oh, you made the beat, huh? Oh, you came up with the flow? Why do you think half America listens to that fucking garbage?
Exactly. He's right.
Because I say they want to listen
He's right.
to it.
He's fucking right.
Oh, yeah, little Uzi Vert? You think you make the good music? You suck my dick when I say suck my dick, and maybe your song will get 40 billion. But until then, shut your fucking mouth. And the guy don't sound like this. The guy's like,
yeah.
But inside,
that's
like
his
this.
energy.
Oh, you make the good song. That's fucking funny. That's funny, kid. You think you're the one. So I tell you a conspiracy right here. Little Pump, you know Little Pump. That fucking little jerk off signed for $10 million with my agency. $10 million. What did he do? He signed underage. So he tried to get back. Tried to keep the $10 million and cancel the contract. Cancel the contract? After I give you $10 million? Oh, that's funny. Oh, because you were underage. That's funny. See, the thing is, kid, is everybody you're going to go try and sign with after you rip up my contract, after I gave you $10 million? See, I go to the country club with them, and I play golf with them, and I have dinner with them, and I gave his daughter at her bat mitzvah $25,000. It's funny that you think you're going to get over on me, kid. Let me show you how we work in this industry. Guys, I'm in the sauna. You work for fucking whatever company you're that. Listen, nobody's signing this little fucking jerk off, all right? Think she's going to run off on my money? He's out of his fucking mind. What company did he sign with after he tried to run off with that money? That same exact company. And have you ever heard from Little Pump since?
Nope.
You know what I mean?
They own you no matter what, bro.
They gangsters, cuz. Gangsters.
Listen, everybody's owned by somebody. If you get to that,
somebody in here.
100%. That's why I got out of music. If I'm being dead honest with you, the more I got into it, the more I realized, wait, it's just one person fucking over another person, fucking over another person, fucking over another person.
And the producers are the ones that get it the most.
I got, you know, Kanye West. You talk about Kanye West all night. He stole a fucking beat from me. That jerk off.
Because the thing is all he needs to hear is.
No, you want to hear the funny thing is because all he has to do is hand it off to his engineer, have him change two little things, and then he says, "Go talk to my lawyer."
Yeah, exactly.
He says, "Who's gonna come into fucking court against me?"
Same thing about that shirt. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
I could.
Yeah, but what are they gonna? They say? What is he gonna fucking do?
They told me I couldn't do like words like that and shit like that. I hate to talk about it, but Giannis Antetokounmpo just like trademarked like "get freaky" with FREAKY as FR34.
Oh yeah,
his number 34. Those are two words. How could he? So if I had 250 million, cuz the shirt you're wearing,
yeah,
I'd destroy the whole company. But since I don't have the alleyways, since I'm not playing golf at that country club, since, you know, that's just what life is.
That's it.
But I'll keep raising it. I'll keep raising hell till I get to that game. You know what I mean? You can keep robbing me, cuz the thing why it don't bother me, it bothers me because you're robbing me because what do you fucking think I'm a punk? That's what bothers me. But it don't bother me because every one of these guys' videos is the same thing. Like I was telling you guys outside. Take what I just did. I don't give a fuck. I'll come up with another one next week.
And another one.
I won't think about it neither.
And another one.
And I hate to be that jerk off, but fuck these kids that are creating. You know, there's a few of them that I love and that are my good friends. But even in that case, it's like fucking, you ever hear the Kendrick Lamar verse? Control?
Yeah.
You know? Drake and Bubba, I got love for you, Ennis. But I'm trying to murder you, Ennis. You know? Try to make sure that your core fan base never heard of you, Ennis. Like, I love you guys. But I'm the best. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
You know, and I'm sorry that I feel like that because that part of me that wants to be such a humble boy.
Can I also tell you something though? Nobody gets to be the best without having the fucking mentality that they're the fucking best in sports, in rapping, in everything. It's like you have to have that fucking. Yeah. I'm the fucking alpha.
Like Kendrick said, I got love for you guys, but I'm here to murder.
Yeah.
Make sure that nobody even cares about the shit you do.
Yeah.
It's all about what I do. You know?
Yeah.
In a way,
I do.
In a fucking way. What's the next one?
What do we got?
Yeah.
It's got a few more.
I'm like 56. But no,
you know this one.
Prosciutto, papi. Prosciutto. Shout out to my boy in Boston who's the prosciutto, papi. It's prosciutto.
There you go.
You know why I'm like second guessing myself?
See, I'm leaning in the right direction. He's 9 for 9 or whatever it is.
36 for 10.
Yeah.
It's Clams Casino. It's Clams Casino fried
I had
clams.
to put it up there for you.
It's Clams Casino.
Yeah.
Clams Casino is fried
I had
clams.
to put it up there for you.
You know where I got that from?
Where?
You ever see Shallow Hal?
Yeah.
Shallow
He
Hal.
says Clams Casino in that movie?
See, so I'm on it.
I haven't seen that movie since 2004.
I love watching movies and like just dissecting color palettes and the room because bro, this is all thought out. They don't just say,
"No, you are right.
Hey, we're gonna have a scene. All we need is a room." They go look at 45 rooms and go like this. That's why when you see them look through this, they have these little, they have one thing that shows them 50 different camera.
The lenses.
Shit. So. Yeah. Oh, that's real.
It's a new world, whole new world.
Yeah, please, you got to tell me about that.
It's an app.
Because I literally have looked. What are they called?
I have no idea.
What like directors have. So
I know what you're talking about.
Long thing that could show them a bunch of different
a bunch of different lenses and shit. I could pick lens brands and everything.
For these rooms, and that's what I do for movies. So in Shallow Hal, he thinks all the ugly women are beautiful.
Yeah.
He's out to eat with the beautiful woman who's really ugly. His boy calls him, which is George Costanza. That's his best friend. You know that, right?
In the movie? I don't even remember that either. It's been a long time.
Yeah, so you guys got to watch it again. His best friend is Jason Alexander, who plays George Costanza. Yeah. Of course, you know who that is.
Yeah.
So he calls him, and he goes, "Yeah, what's up?" And he goes, camera, TV. And those were the words that, what's that big guy that was in the movie? That's a motivational speaker.
Oh, Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins is the one who gave him that ability to see ugly women for their inner beauty.
Yeah.
So Jason Alexander finds Tony Robbins, and it's like, you don't understand. You're hurting this guy. You got to give me the words that'll put him back into normal. And it's camera TV. So he calls him. He goes, camera TV.
And then he sees her.
He goes, what the fuck are you saying? I got to go back in to eat with my girlfriend. He closes. And he goes, excuse me. When I was in here, my girlfriend was sitting on the chair, and the chair broke because she's fat, but he doesn't see her as fat. So the whole chair exploded or whatever. And then he's like, listen, the chair broke, and hey, now somebody's at. He finally sees her for being huge. He sees the big girl. He goes, and someone's at and she's eating my Clams Casino. So that's where I got it from. You know, because he thought she was beautiful and she wasn't heavy. She broke the chair.
I remember that scene. Yeah.
So that's where I got it.
That's where you got it? That's hilarious.
Bro. And like my girl said, that girl knows me, bro. That's just what he's going to say for this half a day.
Yeah. And so it's the one thing you were doing that day because you saw that movie.
So many people hit me up about all these different little stints in my online career. And it's like, yo, me and my friends always say, bah, 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 bah. And it's like, damn, I love to hear that. Because all my fan base don't hit me up and say,
the same one.
Yeah. It's like, wow, man, I love you guys for this. Like that you guys just see the little genius in it. But what's the next one?
So this is the last one.
That was the last one, I think.
No, this is the last one right here.
Oh, that was supposed to be the first one.
All right.
That was supposed to, you got it.
That's my God.
Fucking play some sound effects in post credit or something.
Thing,
Air horns, all
the
that.
sickest thing is the my God that I learned from was made by my Puerto Rican family.
Really? Yeah, that's the best.
She used to my
one question I have for you before I let you go, fucking, you post those videos always when you're like, I got a fucking Mexican cooking the fucking gavadil.
That's where I work.
That's where you work?
At a pizzeria.
At a pizzeria?
Yeah, deliver pizza, cuz.
That's what you do?
I'll deliver to people like, oh my God, you're this person. You make money off of that? I'm like,
oh, you see what I'm doing?
Pizza, right? I can't be making that much off this shit. I'm working for you for $6 if you're a good tipper. You know what I mean? I hate people who tip bad, bro.
First off, you're a scumbag if you tip bad. It says a lot about your character.
You go to a restaurant and you give somebody 20% of a tip to walk the food from the kitchen. I'm getting in my car, using my gas. Correct. Don't you know how far your house is from the restaurant?
Walking to your door.
Yeah. And if it's around the corner, cool, $4, $5, that's cool.
If you're driving,
don't you know how far you are from the restaurant?
You're the one. They're the ones on Facebook complaining about gas prices.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like what the fuck, man? I fucking get so mad.
Because so I will say some of those videos I get when you're fucking like the kitchen, you're over the fucking shoulder stuff. Those are good ones too.
I got a good one too. That you know why? Because like. It's like, you know, my shit that I would give up on my story. But I'm like, damn, bro, look what my story did when I decided
Next time I gotta get some like capellini cakes, some pizzas, some fucking shit. Get you to try some nice Italian stuff
too. That's good too.
Conspiracy stuff is fun, and I could tell you go down those rabbit holes just by talking to you today. Because even all the spiritual shit we went into, you think me and Angelo came into this fucking podcast saying we're gonna have a fucking talk about fucking existential life with Jakey Botch?
That's what I'm saying.
But guess what? But what did I tell you outside? I said I like my shit to just be natural conversations I would normally have versus person, and that's what we do in here, and that's what it's about. And I gotta tell you, bro, let's just end it on this, bro. I really fucking appreciate the fact that you came out here and you just showed not only me, but whoever the fuck 200 people listen to this fucking thing. They're all gonna know now the same thing that I do is that
if you enjoy Jake Botch, you enjoy yourself.
Bingo.
That's it. Imagine
knowing nothing. Shout out Jake Botch. Follow him on everything. I don't normally do this shit, but dead ass, trust me, you're missing out if you're not following this guy.
Listen, I teach you a fucking thing or two, because I know everything.